And welcome back, everyone, to our session. And where we last left off, the morning was rising over the Ravenlands, and we will go back to Tristero and Caldwin. Fugus is holding Teresa, and the two of them are slumped together. And Andrea comes over to you and says, "We best get moving soon."
Agreed.
Get them up. Up. Wake them all.
Everybody, wake up!
You see the dwarf on the ground. No.
Well, you can either stay here and be food for whatever lurks out here, or you can get your merry ass moving with the rest of us.
Well, then I get to sleep more.
You get to sleep forever.
Yeah.
Actually, the more I talk about it, yeah, be my guest.
He rolls out of bed, and here is the crew, the people.
The boys.
You have noticed that there was a few people now missing, and these people seem to have left in the night, not trusting others or believing they could go off on their path. Now you only have this merry band of 12.
Well, that makes my plan a lot easier.
Yeah, can't save everyone.
Right. I assume none of you here, since we have all rested and at least, recovered from our shock of yesterday, I assume none of you have ever been here before. Is that correct?
They all look at you,
Yeah, I toured here once.
and Teresa goes, "Why did we make him leader?"
I just want to make sure no one's hiding anything that could keep all of us alive.
Zwabin looks at you and goes, "With all due respect, sir,
And that is very little.
we wouldn't be here if we wanted to be here."
Fair enough. Right. In that case then, who here is good at scouting? Good at tracking, good at hunting, good at surviving in unnatural lands?
Henrik raises his hand, and he says, "I am."
Excellent. I want you at the front, please, for this journey. Do you have any idea where the safest place would be to go from here? Should we stay closer to a cliffside? Obviously, we want to stay out of the open for a little bit. Should we follow, the cliffside over here on one area? And I kind of gestured towards where I assume, based on the map, like where you've showed us, there's like some heavy cliffs. Should we stay over there? Should we stay more open? What do you think to try and just get out of here until we can find a safer area?
Let me scout ahead.
Thank you.
An hour passes before he returns. So most of it's barren, but there is one place that there seems to be a cliff that rises, and then a ruined tower of some sort with a rockety bridge that crosses into lush land.
How long the trip? Day or two?
About a half a day.
All right, let's head there then. Form up. I point to. Who do I want to guard the flank?
Yeah, if you hover over, you can see their names too.
I point to Ulrich. I want you to hold up the rear.
Putting me in the back?
Yes, I am. So because if they try and hit us from behind, they'll see you and run in terror.
Go when you promised me glory and pets.
There's glory in being the rear guard, trust me.
Think of it like this. Back on the other side of the Iron Lock, things made sense, right? Men came at you head on, right? Here, things are different. The rear guard is the front guard. Things will try to ambush us from behind. You are the first line of defense now. The people at the front, cowardly. People in the back, in this world that makes no sense, that's where heroes are made.
You confuse me. Fine, I'll take up the rear. Mosley, the man with the hood, continues to carve sticks into stakes. He just kind of glares at you, Caldwin.
All right. Anyone have any questions? Any concerns?
Fugus raises his hand, and you watch as he struggles with more words. Rest where?
Thanks to the scouting of one of our companions, there is a little cliff basin going into a tower into lush lands. We'll head to that tower and make rest there, and then tomorrow we forage for food in the lush lands below them.
You see him kind of shake and get nervous, and Zwaven comes over and comforts Fugus, and he goes, "It's okay. We'll take it together."
We'll move light and swift. Keep a low profile.
Astra goes, "And who is going to carry me?"
You will carry yourself.
Excuse me.
You heard me?
I'm a noble woman.
Yes. And
You
I'm
were a
noble
noble
knight.
woman.
You will carry yourself in these lands, as I will carry my weapons and armor, as everyone else is carrying themselves as well.
Andrea looks over at Astra and goes, "Sucks to live in the dirt, doesn't it?"
Now, Astra, you'll be walking on your own 2 feet, and try not to be weighed down by your ego that you carry like a precious holy relic.
You think you're so funny, aren't you?
Oh, you haven't even seen the beginning of it.
I've seen a lot of you already, though.
Teresa goes, "Images have been burned into my mind that I cannot erase."
I think applause for pants.
All right. Let's move out.
All right. And as you guys are moving to this high land, we're going to cut to Adrana Wada and a Wada Drana. You guys fell asleep on your boat, and it has just been drifting down the river. You guys may fully rest.
Okay, so we're healed.
And what you didn't realize is the sound of a roaring waterfall is
Stop
what awakens
snoring.
you.
I'm not snoring.
Stop it. It's fucking loud.
I'm not. Stop it. And what's with the running water? You're gonna make me pee.
Not the boat. The boat! Oh shit!
Move your bag. I can't see your backside. No,
right.
I'm already up.
And the boat tilts over the waterfall.
Paddle.
You're gonna try and paddle against the wall. Okay. You may make a might roll with -3 dice.
That's fine.
Yeah, we can
Is
do
it? I actually
Yeah,
can't. Did that
Adrana
actually work?
Wada, that's a negative success.
Oh. A negative.
Yes. So when
Oh.
you have negative dice, it can take away from successes.
Oh,
so
okay. But it's not like a bane.
no.
I have a quick question. When we took a break, can I redefine my pride, or does that have to be next time we play?
That'll be next time we play.
Okay.
Alright. Ooh.
0 still.
Alright, hold on.
Oofa
Maybe
doo.
we should throw your bag over.
Stop! I'm gonna throw you over.
No, you're not.
I'm just trying to figure out what I have in my bag that I can
Use
pull
that
out.
rope, that pulley thingy that you did. Up to the
Throw a
ceiling
good
in.
weight off the
Alright,
boat.
I'm gonna take
What
my grappling
clown
hook. Is there,
car
like, a rock
noise was
nearby
that?
I can like.
Yes, I would say there is.
Alright,
Use your
Did you hear
toes.
that?
grab
arguing
me
that
or
you're
die,
suddenly-
and I'm gonna throw the grappling hook and secure it to myself.
I grab her
So I will need you to make a might roll.
and I try to hook my feet into the bench of the boat so we can take the boat with us.
Oh, of course you do.
How
Okay,
big is the
so
boat?
because that is happening, you need 2 successes
Enough.
to succeed on this roll.
2 goblins big?
But we don't need it.
Can I add like my grappling
Same
hook?
thing.
Yes,
Would
you can
that-
add the
what would
gear
that
dice.
be?
It'll be 1 gear die.
One gear
So
Alright.
you have 1 success, but you need 2 because she's holding onto the boat.
Let go of the boat or I'm dropping you!
Okay.
Okay, and reluctantly you let go of the boat and you guys swing yourself to safety
I'm gonna miss
as the
Francois.
boat goes over the waterfall and crashes. And as this is happening, we're going to cut
God, you're gonna kill me.
to here.
We're fine.
Because as you guys crash, you and your crew begin to move up through the desert and you can see where the tower is.
So you see a goblin and a halfling airborne and wet.
And
This sounds like a joke I've heard before.
as you guys are
It's my
approaching with the refugees, suddenly the sun is blocked out by a moving cloud. Wings erupt from its back
Oh, I
and
thought
it
it was your bag.
swoops down towards you.
The party.
Yep.
Do we see it as we're flying?
As you guys are getting up from the waterfall, you look up and you see this thing diving down from the sky.
Would I have any
I
idea?
yank on my sister so we
No? Okay.
Would you like my
go
autograph?
into the tree branches and hide.
Okay, there
Like I
are
tried-
no trees. You are now in the lands of Harga. It is a barren land.
What did the grappling hook
It
hook
hooked onto a rock.
Oh.
We said it.
So I am now going to set the scene.
Then we hide behind a really big rock. Put
Oh,
your
I-
back over your head.
I see the monster on the board.
I see.
Well, it look like a big rock.
I want to
I'm
rock.
not an idiot.
Okay. And
Hide.
Henrik goes, run! Run to the tower! And you guys hauling ass as the creature begins to dive. And as this is happening, Conrad and Kelthane, you have finally caught up to it with your relentless hunt, and you see it in the sky.
Isn't she gorgeous?
Okay.
The demon is
I don't think he's
muscular,
talking about you.
humanoid.
Thank you.
The head has these tusks that jut out from its angular
Look, Conrad,
jaw.
look, there she is.
Horns that curl and are barbed, and its back is filled with these strange fungal spores.
Ew.
And it has this long hooked tail, and you hear it boom, "Be gone from the lands ruled by us." And
Okay.
it dives
Yeah, we'll leave.
towards you all.
Ulrich, now's your chance for glory. I call out
All
to
right.
him.
How far away is the tower from
Well,
us?
at this point, we have initiative. So, to
Oh.
kind of set everyone where they are on the map, Tristero and Caldwin, you have entered the tower, and you are here and here. Adrana Wada and Awadrana. Adrana Wada, you're here, and Awadrana, you're here.
Gotcha.
And then Conrad and Kelthing. Kelthing, you're to the north of the map.
Okay.
And Conrad, you are right next to him. And Conrad, to describe the scene a little better,
Keeps moving the
this is an old ruined tower with pieces of rubble that have fallen through the ages of no repair.
Oh, look.
Okay.
And
Another boat.
there is a long, narrow bridge that sways over a roaring river. And part of the river dips off like a waterfall and continues onward. And you can see this demon flying high into the air, dive bombing to make its attack.
I believe we have found a feline bird demon.
It's not a feline at all. Marigold was so incorrect. He was incorrect.
Hey.
And with that, we shall now roll initiative. Before I roll, does anyone have lightning fast as their talent?
Can I have one clarifying question?
Of course.
Is the bridge spanning north to south or east to west?
North to
south.
south.
And is the tower on the north side or south side?
Southern side.
Okay.
I do have hard to catch.
Okay. That does not help with initiative.
The
Also,
land is
Dean, did you
terraced.
say something to me?
Yeah, I said the land is terraced.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So if
And
we fall off the bridge, we might land on a terrace.
But there
Okay.
are extra boats. Look at that, sister.
all right, so we shall now begin
What should I
combat.
roll?
Adrana Wada, you won initiative. You are first.
Hang on, I haven't rolled my initiative yet.
All right.
I
you
rolled
rolled? Oh, thank
everything for everyone.
Oh, okay.
For Cody as well?
Yes. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. I am
Okay. Yeah, the big
going
boy.
to try to grapple to a different tier to get close to the bridge.
Okay, I'm going to say that is your fast action. Please make a might roll to grapple closer to the bridge.
Do I get the gear bonus?
Yes, you do, because you were using the grappling hook.
All right.
Sage
That is
one,
successful. Adrana, you can move to where you would like to be.
Sage, one last question.
Yes.
I'm
The
still
Red Runner
attached to him.
armor, do I have a cowl or anything that covers my face?
There are hoods that you could have over your face if you wish.
Oh, yeah, I'm going in hooded.
Okay. You could also have the cloth that covers your mouth if you
Yeah.
would like that.
Yep. Thank you.
And I'm gonna prep an arrow in my bow.
Okay, so you're going to knock an arrow as your slow action, correct?
Yes.
All right.
So we see her land next to us?
Yes. So what happens, Adrana Wada, your grappling hook wraps around the bridge and you swing until you land. Oh, you swing onto the rock, and then you knock an arrow and ready your bow.
Hello.
Conrad, to your right.
I would be following her or trying to swing with.
A goblin, I think.
At
Dear
this
God,
point, it's
tiny
not your
demons.
initiative.
No, I know, but I'm just letting you know.
Okay. All right, and that brings us to the messenger. And let's see. So as it sees the people running up the hill, it is going to.
A quick clarification
Oh, I'm
with
touched.
the creature. Is the tower is it part of it? Is it open top or is there some ceiling?
There's
to
no
it?
ceiling.
Okay.
It's all collapsed upon itself, so it's just dive bombing you.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, luckily for the refugees as it dive bombs from the air. Its massive claws rake past some of the people who duck and roll. One of them pulls Astra down as she's complaining about her hair getting all caught with dust. But that is not all. The next thing it's going to do. Okay, Marcel.
Yeah.
What? All of a sudden, it turns, pivots, seeing you ready with your shield, and it brings up its left claw and brings it down, moving with incredible speed. All right. You can choose to move out of the way of this attack or parry.
Parry with Shield Master.
Okay,
Go up
please
and
make
try
a
and block
parry.
it.
It has 3 successes for 3 points of damage.
Okay.
Oh no.
Hold on, let me just check one of my powers. Let me see if I can use it here.
Yes, and Caldwin, this attack is also going to hit you because it can attack 2 foes at the same time.
Oh, does it have to?
No beef.
Yes.
Doesn't have to. Yeah.
I think I just take that one on the chin. I don't have any fanciness.
You can try to make a dodge roll. Under your combat page, you will see the word dodge, and you can click that.
Yeah, I think taking that head on is not going to do
Would
anything
Path
for
of
now.
the Holy Vow be applied here, as this is a action roll, or only for purely like attacks or specific?
You would have to do Path of the Holy Vow on your turn.
Gotcha, understood. All right, parry roll it is.
And I can roll a dodge as well?
Yes.
Just a standard. Don't click any of the...
Unless you want to be standing. If you're trying to stand on your 2 feet, you will take a -2 penalty. If you just want to fling yourself to the ground so you don't get hit, you can take up the standing dodge.
I think I'll fling myself to the ground.
Okay.
Don't get your pants dirty.
So unfortunately, Conklin, there's no successes.
Yes, you do.
I'm going to push because
Okay.
it's worth pushing.
Move yourself farther.
No successes.
1 damage to my agility.
Okay.
Ooh.
Would I have any modifiers to this? Because it says right now I have a parry stab. That wouldn't be applied when using the shield, correct?
This is not a stab, so no, this will not be applied.
Okay.
This is a slashing attack.
Come on, dice.
And Marcel, 3 successes. So what happens is as it rakes its first claw, it hits your shield, and you see it get torn apart by its razor-sharp talons. And then Caldwin, another strike comes across. You don't have any armor at the moment, right?
I've got pants and no shirt.
Okay, you take 3 points of damage.
So that's my strength?
Yes.
So that... Hang on, let me make sure that...
I've been picturing you with a shirt and a loincloth this whole time.
No, I've just been really just walking around with a loincloth like Conan the Barbarian.
How? Well, hey, Caldwin the Barbarian.
Caldwin, does that break you?
No.
Okay.
It comes very close.
So,
He's a beefy
Caldwin,
bard.
what happens is the creature
the bard.
breaks his attack across your chest, and because there's no armor, this nasty wound opens up. You were lucky it didn't go deep enough to get vital organs, but blood begins to start dripping down your chest.
My perfect manly physique.
All right. And that
Conrad
is
has beautiful claws.
that is the Nafal.
You have terrifying
And
interests.
that brings us to Kelthane.
Yeah, you're
Ah.
strange.
I like him.
How much of a zone is this across the bridge?
To get across the bridge into here would be moving 1 zone.
Okay, I would like to move the zone. So I'll be back. I'm going to run. Where can I place my token once I get across?
Anywhere within the tower once you get
Okay,
across.
so I'm going to come up to where the demon is and make me move.
I think you have to click on the bridge then.
Yeah, there we go. And I will run up to it. It's like, you made me do this. I'm going to slash it with my longsword.
Okay. So that would be your fast and slow action.
And I'm a sword fighter. I shall roll.
Oh.
All right. And that is a success for 2 points of damage. The armor is the thick hide, and it will do 1 point of damage. You spring your blade across its back, and as you slash, you watch as it kind of hits more of this bony substance, and it's not able to really get into the flesh of the
Oh, this
creature.
wonderful, wonderful exoskeleton.
Stop being so excited.
That brings us to Caldwin.
Caldwin.
Bleeds.
Do I still... Yeah, please. Do I still have the spear?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Is it in your character sheet, Caldwin?
It is not.
You can take it out of mine and just plop
Plop it
into
over.
his. Yeah.
Yeah, I can
Bloop,
do
bloop.
that.
Ironic, your picture has a sword. I should have actually given you the sword.
Well, the hope is eventually I'll get 2 cool knives.
All right, Caldwin, you have the long spear in your inventory now. Under combat, you should be able to do what you need to do.
All right. Caldwin is going to call to Ulrich and just point out to him, there's the glory.
Ulrich nods his head in anticipation. Yes!
Yeah, let's just try to poke it with the spear.
All right.
What else do I have to do, right?
Pokey, pokey, pokey.
Not bleed out.
Not bleed out. So combat long spear.
Yes. And it will bring up, and then you can just hit roll.
Ooh.
1 success. All right, the armor. 3 successes.
Bad poke.
It has a beautiful exoskeleton.
So what happens is as you bring up your spear to try and drive it into its jaw, it takes its hand and bats it away, and the spear is unable to get past its thick hide.
I knew I should
Wonderful
have done.
manual dexterity as well.
I had excellent stage fighting lessons.
Awana Drana.
All right. When my sister uses her rope and hook to get to the other side, I tag along behind her, or at least I try to, like grab her pack.
Okay, this is happening in the same moment, so I will say make a might roll to try and grab onto her pack and swing with her.
Okay. Yes.
You have a success. You can successfully move your character without using your fax action.
No.
So you can move
That
right
was
next to her.
fun. I'm going to ready my bow.
Okay, that will be your fast action to draw out your bow and knock the arrow. And you do have still a slow action if you wish to fire.
Oh, I do wish to fire.
Okay.
Sorry.
Get it right in the eyes.
Or the ass.
Ooh.
All right, and I just
Right
roll,
up Main
correct?
Street.
Correct. You will hit bow and then hit
For
roll.
East 6th Street.
That is a success. The creature has an armor, has a success. Unfortunately, that 1 point of air damage does not get through as you fire an arrow. It
Well, can I
deflects.
push?
You have to declare push
Oh,
before
all right, then
I
ignore
roll
that.
for armor.
And fix your agility.
Yeah, so just give yourself a point of agility back.
And remove 1 willpower.
Okay. So you fire your arrow and unfortunately it
I don't think I
deflects
got
off the
willpower,
hide.
did I?
That brings us to the Banished.
Okay.
So the Banished are acting as a group to see what they are going to do.
Okay.
So, let's see. All together. So you watch as some of them pick up stones, others sticks, and they all rush towards the demon and start hacking and slashing at it. You hear Ulfric take a jagged piece of glass off the ground and start cutting like it's a dagger. And they're like, get it, bring it down. The armor. I am rolling good with armor today.
You
That's
sure
2
are.
successes. And unfortunately, that doesn't get through the creature's thick hide.
Oh.
Conrad, it is your initiative.
So I think as all this has been going on, I think it makes sense Conrad took so long to go because I think he, in this moment, is seeing 2 people he knew from an old life. And upon seeing Caldwin downed, I think Conrad enters a very familiar state of wanting to protect one of his oldest friends and immediately charges, kind of stepping in front of Caldwin, making himself a bit of a shield, and attempts to stab it as
Okay.
hard as he can. I believe I have 5 white and 2 skill dice. I don't remember what. Red?
I can pull that up for you. So for combat, you're going to have your longsword, 5 white dice, 2 skill dice, and 2 gear dice, which are the black dice.
Cool.
How many red dice?
2.
2.
And how many black dice?
2. Thank you. Yep. And this will be your fast and slow action combat.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is a nice
Huzzah.
little handful.
Huzzah.
Picking my moment. I'm picking
Come on,
my
Conrad.
moment.
Keep it in the box, though, babe.
I'm doing my best.
2 successes. Oh, sorry, 3 successes and 2 banes.
Okay, so the 3 successes, the first success counts as 2 points of damage, and then add on to 2, 3, 4. So 4 points of damage. The
armor.
creature's armor has
Only
1
one.
success, so you deal 3 points of damage.
Nice strike, Conrad.
I scream in its face, just like, "Ah!"
So, and as you do, you cut into the leg, and this time you draw blood. It gets through the hide, and it sprays upon your body, and the creature whirls towards you, rage within its black,
Oh, look,
beady
it has
eyes.
less armor on its legs. A good strike, Conrad.
Its blood is beautiful too.
What color blood?
It's like a black, oblique type blood.
Isn't that interesting?
Tristero.
All right, seeing everyone wail on it, seeing these two run across the bridge and fight it, I scream, "For worm!" And I'm going to do a divine strike with it. I'm going to have the worm empower me. I'm going to jab into it. I'm going to burn a willpower
The
on the
belief
strike.
of Worm empowers you. Whether the god himself gives you this strength is unknown. But what I would like you to do is make sure you spend 1 point of willpower.
I have done that.
And now you have a D8.
Yes, that's considered an artifact, right? And I type in D8?
Yep, you just type in D8.
And I am a spear fighter, so let's do this.
You have 1 success, Marcel.
Yeah, I'm not going to push that.
Okay. The armor of the creature has 2 successes. So what happens is as you strike and it seems like your spear is being guided somewhere, the demon grabs your spear with both hands and lures its face right before you. Your god has no power. And throws you aside. And that is the first round of combat that brings us back to Adrano Water.
All right, I'm gonna move a little bit so it's an easier shot for me,
Okay.
and I'm gonna shoot it with my Nox arrow.
Very good.
All right.
That is a success. It's armor. Wow. And unfortunately, as you fire your arrow, it deflects off its wing. You still have a fast action, so you could knock another arrow if
Yeah,
you
I'm
wish.
gonna knock another one.
Can I aim for its eyes?
All right, brings us to the demon. So let's see what it does first.
Nothing good.
4 successes everywhere.
Ooh.
So everyone within a near range is taking an attack of 4 dice.
Is this parryable? Maybe parried or dodge.
It may be parried or dodge.
All right, I
Armor
will
does not
dodge.
prevent the damage, however.
Okay, so what do I have to? I think 4 and 2.
For
my-
your sword, you have 4, 2, and 2.
for dodging.
Yep.
Oh, sick. 4, 2, and
Oh,
2.
are you dodging or parrying?
If it's parryable, I'll parry. I think I have more to that.
Yep. So it'd be 5, 2, 2 is your total. So
So
5
the
white
same
dice.
amount of dice.
Yes.
Okay, the same dice you just rolled?
Yeah, and I'm
Oh,
gonna
okay.
roll for the banished.
Thank you for your help, buddy.
You got it, buddy.
Well, it'll cost you $10.
Because hey, I'm trying to keep your ass alive.
They only get 1 success, so they take 3 points of damage.
I'm going to try and dodge.
Okay, go
Okay.
for it.
I'm not going to try to stand up because I have
Just
no
dive
dignity.
out of the way.
How'd I do?
You have 2 successes,
I'm
no
pushing
banes.
Go, Kobe, go.
Do I want to?
Oh, my aching head.
Okay, Colby, you take 4 points of damage.
I'm broken.
Okay,
I'm very broken.
that's okay.
I will.
Broken is
Everyone's
broken.
broken.
I will attempt to parry with the shield.
Very
as
good.
A free action.
2 successes, no banes. Do I dare?
Yes.
I'll push. Yeah, why not?
Marcel, you also need to roll a D8
Can you take
for
up the 2
yourself, so
successes?
just roll a D8.
Oh,
you
I
have
need to with this as well?
Yep.
Remove
Okay, sounds good.
Because it's against the creature until the start of your next turn.
All right.
Cooty's going to push.
Yeah,
Alright.
I got 2 successes, no banes, so I'm gonna push.
Okay.
No successes, 1 bane.
Okay.
Okay.
What's the bane on? White?
Black.
Okay, so gear damage.
Yep. So your sword gets chipped in the parry.
Okay.
So Cody's character takes 2 points of damage.
Okay.
I'm ready to roll when you tell me.
Yep. Marcel, are you going to push?
I'm going to knock push that. I'm going to let the armor take.
The armor does not take it, so you're going to take 1 point of damage.
Actually, hold on. Can I see if I got a.
You're going to take 1 whether you push or not because of
Okay.
the bane.
Sure. You know what? I'm going to push it. I'm going to push it.
I don't think he understood you.
Marcel, the bane is already going to take 1 point of damage from your strength if you push.
I don't get willpower from getting damaged by another creature, right?
No.
Okay, never mind then. I thought I did.
No.
I'll just take the 1.
Okay. So you take 1 point of damage. You're broken.
Sure.
Conrad takes 2. You may now go to parry dodge.
I'm going to parry.
You have 1 success. And you have 2 banes.
On strength,
Yeah.
I'll take the 3 damage.
Okay.
You took 2, right, Conrad?
Yep.
Gotcha.
Now I understand how those 8 died.
Okay, and now that was it. So the person who takes a lot of damage is Elizabeth. She takes 3 points of damage. What happens is she tries to grapple it, and the creature rears its ugly head, and it cuts her open, and she staggers backwards, hurting. Caldwin, your critical injury, this is a slash. It either slits your throat.
Which I would like to not happen.
Okay, lucky. Or you have a bleeding gut.
Oh! Either way, something's getting slit.
So what are the
Gut wound.
Yeah, I'll take the gut wound.
Okay.
It's a gut wound or I die instantly.
It improved his
Put it on. So, Caldwin, what happens is as you try to duck out of the way of the creature, it it sends a slash right across your stomach, and you fall holding your stomach, and blood just spills out. So you are broken, but you were not slain outright, which means you can crawl away
I'm gonna
until
start.
someone helps you.
Yeah, I'm gonna crawl away and try to put my insides back on. I'm gonna try to my insides on the
Where they
outside.
belong.
Okay. That was the Nutfall's first action. Its second action misses. So its wings
sure.
come up, and as it flies up into the air, it just starts beating wind down upon you, and you guys all brace yourselves. Do not falter. Okay, that brings us to Kelthane.
We're going to die here. And
That's the spirit.
he looks at this thing, and he's going to first, as a fast action, he's going to try to speak to the demon.
Okay.
Okay, and he's going to try to say, "You don't belong here. You belong in Tremog. You're home. You've been forced to this place. This is not where you belong. Go back to where you belong. Let us send you back to where you belong, so you may live the life that you wish to live."
Okay. And the demon, this low, groaning tone, replies, "I live where I choose."
No, you bend to my will. And I'm going to strike him with my longsword.
Go for it.
And I'd like to invoke my pride. Demons bend to my will.
Sure. So if you fail the roll, you can roll your pride.
Oh, wait. I did not fail the roll.
Oh, 3 successes for 4 points of damage. It's armor. 1 success
Yes.
for 3 points of damage.
Slash him.
Yep. And you cut into the leg of the creature. It howls in pain. All right, Caldwin, you are on the ground bleeding.
Ouchies! So I'm on the ground bleeding. I would like to be elsewhere and bleeding if possible.
You may crawl anywhere within this zone.
And let me close my character sheet.
Stagger, qual.
Stagger. I just saw the movie recently. Great movie.
What movie?
Yellowbeard.
Oh, you would. It's.
Oh, we crawl into the demon. Yes,
It's so bad.
I can crawl anywhere to where stage? Can you have it again?
they smelled bad
Anywhere within this tower. So the stoned
I'm gonna.
region.
I'm gonna. Looks like there's like a. You see where the skeleton is chained up by the bridge?
You're right here.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and
Hide in the
I'm
skeleton.
gonna try to get familiar.
Okay.
And hide with my soon-to-be buddy there.
All right.
I'm gonna try to keep my guts in.
Okay. So, Caldwin, you crawl. That is all you can do. Awada.
All right. I guess I will move to. Whoop.
Flee the world.
I move to be right next to my sister.
Okay.
Aim for the eyes, and I'll knock my bow. And I don't know if I can fire it. Can
Yes,
I?
you can. You have not left the zone, so it does not require fast action to move there.
Okay. So, do you do called shots?
No.
Okay. And I can't spend any willpower or anything, right?
You can look at the powers you have to see if you spend willpower. There are certain songs, if you have the path of the hymn, that would allow it to heal people.
I do have a path of him.
So if you would like to spend your slow action to sing a song to help people that are wounded, you can.
All right, I would definitely do that. How many people could benefit from that?
So you have rank 1. You can
Correct.
help a broken comrade within short range to get up on her feet. For every willpower you spend, your comrade recovers 1 point to the attribute they have been reduced to 0. So the only person that is broken is Caldwin. So if you were to sing at Caldwin, he can get back up on his feet.
All right. I will spend 2 willpower.
Okay.
And I will sing, "Gray skies are gonna clear up. Put on a happy face
Oh God.
and spread sunshine. And she'll fire her bow.
You can't fire your bow.
Oh, I
because
can't fire it?
No, because you.
All right, I've knocked it.
Okay, so you have your arrow ready. Caldwell, you recover 2 strength.
My gut, my insides are back on my insides.
No, they're still very much outside, but you can stand.
Oh, that's horrifying.
You're using some of the bones to keep it in. You've made a little girder for yourself.
Oh, there we go.
But that brings us
You don't
to
need
the
those ribs
vanished.
anymore.
Elizabeth is like crying out in pain, and Teresa's screaming in fear. But some of the battle-hardened warriors come forward. Zwaben comes in, and he takes his axe and cuts into the leg, and it deals 2 points of damage. The armor. Nothing, and he gets the 2 points through. I know, on 5 dice. I've been rolling like mad. All right, that brings us to Conrad.
Is it currently floating?
It's kind of hovering in the air.
Okay. I'm wondering, what are like the possibilities of trying to pin its like wing down, stabbing it into a wall or something?
Unlikely because it's such a big creature, but you could damage its wings so it can't fly.
All right, I will attempt to go for the wing.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to say. You're going to take -2 dice to this because you're trying to specifically target something on the creature.
Okay.
So it's going to be your strength and your 2 gear dice because you're not going to have your 2 skill dice.
So
So 5 dice in total. Is it worth it? Is it worth it?
And I will check your powers for you, Cody.
you said the 2 gear dice, correct?
Yep.
Yep, 2 gear dice, and he's going to have 3
His
strength.
sword is damaged.
Oh, one gear die. Thank you.
That's your set.
Okay. I think with 4 dice, I will not do that. I'll just like go for a general attack on its underbelly.
Okay, and remember, Cody, you have 5 willpower, and you could spend 1 to ignore its armor because your path of the blade 1.
Yeah.
You should
all right.
probably take the other dice
Colby,
out of
you have a spear, right?
Yeah.
A long spear?
Short spear.
Short spear.
Short spear. What's your agility?
So because he has his normal, he's doing a normal attack, he gets the 2, right?
Yeah, I'm going to just do a general.
Okay. then
Go
you roll
for it.
the dice.
Kind of go for the underbelly.
Well, I have 3, but I'm wounded on 1, so 2.
2 successes and 2 banes.
Okay, so that's for 3 points
Banes
of
are
damage.
on the weapon
Yep.
and the white.
Cody, before I roll armor, do you want to spend willpower?
Yeah.
Okay, so that is 3 points of damage. 1, 2, 3. So what happens is, as you're going for its wing, you cut underneath its arm and catch some tendons as well as some of the wing, and you hear it howl in pain. That brings us to Tristero. You have now lost that extra die.
That is fine. 1 second. Let me just mark that the weapon has been damaged. Okay. Alrighty. Take my spear and I'm just going to jab into the creature. I'm going to go for some of the open gashes already and just keep thrusting the spear into it. Not going to
Okay.
burn willpower into this.
Gooey. Well, sorry. I just,
Inside thought.
yeah. There's a lot of weird connections in there here.
That's a
It's fine.
success.
I'm not going to push.
Okay, it's armor. Unfortunately, its armor is too thick.
Damn it.
And you are unable to break through.
That's fair.
DM curse, man.
Curse, huh?
Gift.
I mean,
Gift.
I was supposed to say curse. We're live TV.
Oh, all right.
All right, that brings us to Adranawada.
Oh.
We're on TV.
I am going to. Nah, I don't trust the bridge. It's gonna break. I'm gonna shoot it again
Okay.
because that's my talent.
Bold
I'm good at being
maneuver.
far away.
You got a shot. It's a success. Let's see if it gets through the thick armor. Unfortunately for you,
Such a
the,
nightmare.
the arrow deflects right off.
All right. I'm gonna knock another one and wait. I'm not getting close to that thing.
Okay. Brings us to the demon. So, let's see. It's going to look at you, Tristera, and goes, "See your fate within Charmog." Use gleaming eyes upon you. It has 1 success, which means you take 1 point of damage to your wits.
That's fine.
So you don't need those.
And now its other attack has 2 successes. The demon is going to fly up into the air and then slash everyone within a near range. Called when you are not within a near range, this attack does not hit you, but everyone else it does. It has 2 successes for 2 points of damage.
I think I will do my dodge instead of parry.
Okay. Are you going to try and stand on your feet, or are you going to fling yourself to the ground?
What happens if I do that?
If you try to stand on your feet, you take a -2 penalty.
Well, if I fling myself to the ground, what are the consequences?
The consequences is you fall prone, and you have to use your fast action to stand up.
So I wouldn't be able to attack then, right?
Correct.
Oh, that's bad news, bears. All right, I'll use my fast footwork thing and do a dodge, I suppose.
Okay.
What's your rock?
I do like my rock. All right, I need 4 and 2.
Yes. 4 white, 2
Red.
red.
Yep.
Marcel's gotcha.
Cool, thank you, buddy.
One more. There you go.
Oh, what a good buddy. All right. Oh, dear God in heaven.
1 success, 1 bane.
This attack can be absorbed by armor, Cody.
Yeah, I'll let it go to armor then.
Okay, so I need you to roll 6 black dice, your gear dice, for you will wear the armor of the Red Runners. You are
Fortunately,
taking
you
1
only
point of
have-
damage.
You have 4 black at the
Yep,
moment.
just roll 2 afterwards.
Okay. From this, it's 1 bane and 1 success. So let's roll
2 more.
2 more.
Oh. Actually, I think that mitigates the damage.
Corrected.
All
It
right.
does.
Well done.
2 more banes.
Yeah,
Good thing.
So what happens is as you fling yourself to the ground, the claw still rakes against your back, but the armor holds and it doesn't pierce through into your flesh.
Okay.
All right, so that will now bring us to Kelthane. Okay. It has 2 successes.
This is the new turn, correct?
Correct.
Then I will parry.
All right.
And it says parry stab. I'm not stabbing.
Yep. So you just
Take
click
that
that.
off. Sword fighter.
Mhm.
Roll.
You have
Do
no
not
successes.
parry. I will hope for armor.
Okay.
Actually, should I have no banes? I'll push.
Okay. Unfortunately, you broke yourself.
I did.
Now let's see if your
myself.
armor absorbs the damage.
And armor.
No, it does not. So you are flung and you crash against one of the stone walls. And you have the feat lucky, correct?
I do.
Okay.
Hey guys, this is going.
You either have a severed finger or a slit throat.
Go for the pinky.
I think I will. No, I will go for my forefinger.
Okay. So it's hanging on by a thread.
Yeah.
And it will need someone to stitch it back together.
Nice one, cousin.
I thought he was going to say go for the slit throat.
All right. And then,
I need to make it parry too, don't I?
correct.
All right,
So-
parry with the shield for free
Parry
because
with
it's
the
my
Maybe they are way
shield master.
That is
What,
1
Because we
Point
success.
of order.
Yep.
Yes, we do.
The power. It says, roll. It rolls and attacks 2 foes using this attack.
Oh, you are correct. So, yep. So it's already attacked 2.
All right,
I
so-
misread it. I saw near range.
Okay.
Sorry. Then it is done with its turn.
Alrighty.
Damn it! I should have
Kelthane,
rolled.
you are on the ground. There's nothing much you can do other than crawl.
And bleed.
Okay.
I'm very good at bleeding.
Yes. Aren't we all? Caldwin.
I'm up,
Yes, you are.
And someone goes down.
but fighting seems a poor choice for a man whose insides are not where they need to be. So
Can you do bard healing?
I wish. I really don't believe I can.
Then what use do you have?
Devastatingly handsome entertainment.
That's my job, buddy.
His entrails drag behind him.
Yeah, that's, we got to work on the.
It's like your
definition of
wedding
sexy.
train.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
you have the path of the song.
I do the path of the song. Now that seems like a great way to
More
get.
like a creeper.
Now, if I'm understanding that, by spending willpower points and singing, you can draw the attention of everyone in near range to yourself for a few minutes. They stop what they're doing, and any scattering move they make is modified. This has no effect in combat, though.
Look at me, look at me.
So that, yeah, I can be like, hey, demon, come get some.
You could try to taunt it.
Yeah, let's do that. Why not?
I'm not rolling that great.
So I'm good. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, we'll do it this way. And so I'm going to say to the demon, I'm going to just start throwing vaguely intimidating anti-demonic quotes from plays that I've been in. From whence you came, you shall remain. You know, that kind of thing.
Okay.
What do I roll to taunt the demon? Do I roll anything to taunt the
That
demon?
will be a manipulation roll.
I'm gonna see if I so I'm gonna see if I can try to ward it off with like vague bullshit.
Okay.
No one sees it, but
Are
Conrad
you playing
rolls
your
his
lute while
eyes
you
so
do it?
hard.
Let's yes.
Okay.
But how do I add that to
So
the-
click manipulation, and then you're going to add. Oh yeah, you're in rags, so you get the -2.
If I
Yeah,
take
so
off my
make that-
pants, am I no longer in rags? Can I?
Oh, you're still technically in rags. So that is actually correct. Because
that how you plan to
is not going to
intimidate
help
it?
you with that. It only helps you
What a
with
goof.
performance.
What a goof.
Unfortunately, you only have one bane.
Yeah, you took off your pants and it made it worse.
One vein, and if I push, this would hit my.
Empathy.
Push with
I
your
got
pants up.
empathy. I'll push.
And
Not
you have a
anymore.
success, but it really damaged your empathy. Part of it's you're in so much pain. And as you're strumming your lute, the demon turns and goes, "Shut up! Shut up!" And
That was a
looks,
good distraction.
looks hell-bent to attack you. So because of your one success, everyone now has +1 skill die to attack the demon.
Please use it.
All right, Baldwin, that was your slow action.
Kill the demon before it's his turn.
Awada.
Okay, so there's another person down. Is that correct?
Yes.
So I knocked the bow last time after singing. Can I sing and fire?
I don't believe you can because your talent is a slow action. Short range for every willpower you spend. Yes, it counts as a slow action, unfortunately. You only have one slow action.
Okay. I start singing, "Hey, they're going to kill the rooster." And you get 2.
Thank you.
Okay, Kelthing, you're back in the fight.
Just a flesh wound.
Your finger kind of dangling.
Icky.
All right, and now that brings us to the Banished. So what they're going to do...
Duck!
Duck. So all of them, like,
Where?
seeing the creature flailing, they start scattering, trying to get out of the way. A few of them drop to the ground. Teresa is screaming in terror as her sister tries to get her out of the combat. All right, so it was not successful. That brings us to Conrad.
Okay. So I'm currently prone right now, right?
Correct.
I don't. Okay. All right. I can't attack. Can I attack with my dagger?
I would allow it, and you would just suffer a -1 penalty because you're on the ground.
Well,
Yeah.
you get the +1 die, so it would cancel out.
Yes, it would.
All right. I think I'll just attempt to attack with my dagger.
Okay. So it's going to be 1 gear die, your remaining strength, and
My melee.
yes, which is
So
2.
6 total dice.
Correct.
There you go, good sir.
Thank you, buddy. You are such a good buddy. Okay. Let's commit a demon murder.
You have 1 success and no banes.
Woo!
Do you risk it, sir? Play with fate. Do you push the dice?
I think I do, sir.
All right, so put aside his 1 success, and he will roll everything else.
Which die was it on?
It was a white die.
All right.
Where the success was on.
Good. Good, 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 good,
I
good.
don't think so.
And I'm spending a willpower.
Oh, 2 more successes, no banes.
Oh, 3 points of damage.
And you're spending a willpower, you said?
Yep.
All right, so Cody, you drive your dagger up into its throat and you almost kill it, but it's still flailing about in blood. It falls all over you, splattering on your crimson armor and in your eyes and mouth.
To paint the picture, I like basically just threw myself off the ground up into it, stabbed it in the neck, and I'm holding onto it.
No,
for
no,
dear
Conrad,
life.
it's just misunderstood.
Quit talking, I'm trying to focus.
It's trying to kill me.
Look, we wounded it again.
Justero, there's an opening. You see it.
Thrust with the spear up into it.
Pulls out his back.
Slips on the blood.
All right.
And you get a +1 skill die
I do indeed.
because of Colby's taunt.
I've only got one backup plan, so I hope this works.
Fighter.
Is it run?
Please
it's
be
better.
something good.
Oh! 3 successes.
Yes, sir.
Do I dare push this?
You have 3 successes on your strength.
That's good. That's
The peanut gallery has decided.
I'm not gonna push it. I'm concerned he's gonna roll 3 armor. You watch.
No armor. And Tristero, with that, how would you like to do it?
All right.
Oh, there we go.
So I shove the spear right into that opening, and I kind of pull the creature's head to the ground, and I look into into its eyes, and I say, "My God is strong!" And I kind of pull the spear up, so my fist goes right into the opening, and I smash its head open.
And as it goes to reply, its tongue falls out because you hit its brain, and it slumps to the ground.
as you do that.
Dead.
I'm under here. I'm under here.
We did it!
It's evacuating its bowels.
All right.
You were fabulous.
As you are holding your
What's
finger,
wrong? But no, we're not going
you
to eat
see this old man approach you, and he goes, "Let me help you with that." He's still holding his jar, and he goes, "Nope." Don't know what to do with that. And he walks away.
Can I come and help?
Caldwin, Shara comes over to try and heal you and stop you from dying.
Thank you.
She has 1 success. You heal 1 strength, and it is no longer fatal.
Good.
Alright.
Grant.
So,
I'm going to spend 2 points of my willpower.
Oh, hang
Okay.
on. I just.
Okay.
Oh,
And
no,
I
right.
am going to use my magical bag and start pulling out bandages and just throwing them at people.
okay.
And can I help with
Do you
that by
happen to have a
healing?
needle and thread?
I do.
That would be helpful,
Okay.
madam. Your
Yes.
song was very helpful to me. It inspired me to get out of here.
Oh,
And
I
your-
almost used get up, stand up, but it looked a little apropos since it was your hand.
Awada, you
True.
heal Kelthane for 2, and your finger is stitched back on. It's now functionable.
Can you say?
Yep.
Sage, while I'm looking around, is everybody a little frantic? Does anybody have anything shiny in their pocket?
Yes, we'd like to steal.
Yes, there is plenty of shiny things.
Alright, through the chaos of me like throwing bandages, whoever has like the rich girl, I'm gonna take something off the rich girl. The one who's the shiniest, I'm gonna steal from her.
She does indeed have a necklace.
Oh, I'm gonna go up to her and be like, "Are you hurt? Are you damaged?" And like start like patting her down.
Oh, let me check the
And
back of
then
her
I'm
head,
gonna
sister.
Snatch the necklace off while she's like distracted.
And
by,
I'm going to
like,
slide the
touching.
earrings off.
Okay. So we'll start with Adrana.
Yeah.
Adrana, you are going to make a sleight of hand check. And I'm actually going to give you a +1 bonus because your sister is grabbing at her head.
All right.
I'm helping.
That is a success. You successfully nab her necklace. And as you look at it, is the symbol of a raven. And the necklace is worth 3 silver pieces.
And I put it in my bag.
Okay, and you see the bag stop rumbling.
Oh.
Oh God.
There.
Did you feed it?
It's good.
Okay.
Awada, you are trying to steal the earrings. All right, you may make a sleight of hand
I'm
roll
gonna
with
like
that
pinch her
+1.
cheeks to be like, "Aren't you a sick woman?"
Oh,
To distract her.
she is a little thick. I bet you she eats well.
Yeah, very well.
Oh. You have an injury on this side of your head. Let me help
and
you.
you push.
Oh.
So what happens is, as you're trying to grab her
hair.
head,
Hold on.
she goes, "Get away from me, you freak!" And you accidentally slap her across the face.
A little bit of rouge for your cheeks.
Yes, now you look happy.
And she slaps you back.
I punch her in the nose.
I don't rip her earrings off.
All right, make a melee roll, please.
I will.
What the?
Strong little goblin.
Combat ended, guys.
They really don't like this woman.
It's not that we don't like her.
her much either, but
If
please
it was an
don't
unarmed
beat my
strike-
No, it'd
compatriots.
just be melee.
That's what she gets for being a capitalist.
Fuck you. Okay, so as you go to punch her,
The wheels have come off.
you
The
are
wheels
so
have come
short
off.
that as you try to punch her in
Did
the
you hit
nose,
me?
you're just unable to reach her face.
Jesus
Vandalism.
Christ.
And she goes, "Knight, slay these vagabonds!"
Vagabonds?
I said.
We saved your life.
This knight shouts,
I undo the bodice and I go for her earrings again. I slit
Okay.
the string and I go for the earrings.
Okay. And as like this commotion
Actually,
is
I
happening,
don't slit it. I
I
untie
shout,
it and pull the string.
Boy! What do you
Fugus,
think you're doing?
Is he
There's a
well?
wounded lady over here. Give me a damn moment.
and I head over to
What do you-
Elizabeth.
what do you
Gottlieb,
do? I need
right
no
across the chest.
bandages.
correct.
I have some band-aids. I start to tend to her with my healing.
Why is he
Make a
yelling
healing
oil?
roll with plus
Does he
2
need
dice.
oil? Do you need oil?
I have oil.
With
We
that
have
being gear.
oil.
For the band-aid?
Skill.
Skill? Gotcha.
I
This is
look
a
to
lot.
Conrad and say, they've been helpful,
Yes.
but we should probably kill them now
And
before it
jugular
gets
too.
worse.
2 successes.
Not if I take out your knee.
Calthane, with all due respect, I'm still quite stuck under this beast.
My pardons. I nudge it with my shoulder so you can crawl out.
Do I
Thank
get those
you.
earrings?
They are worth a gold piece.
I crawl out. I do
I'm
not
so
believe
arrogant. I put them on my ears.
killing them might be the way to go. I don't think that's the plan.
I look at the dead demon,
I walk away. I can't
I
believe you
kinda
hurt my sister like that. You
put a
poor
hand on it
thing.
in sympathy. Like,
I've
it
had
was
them for
just
years.
following its nature, you see.
They were mothers.
It
I suppose.
did
like
what is
yours.
natural to it, that's all.
Yeah, good.
There's
You need
nothing
something else to
evil
feed
or
them?
good about him. It's simply
check
what
the
it
earrings
does.
I
And
could
you.
put them here. No, okay.
The cruelty was unnecessary.
There's a demon that was killing innocents.
So I was trying to fix
Had
it.
no right
Innocents?
here. Yes,
You
innocents.
know, in the Forbidden Lands, there are no innocents.
There we go.
You'll learn that
That's
quick
right.
enough.
Caldwin limps forward and says, most of us
Oh, wait, no.
might
I
be
got
scoundrels,
there.
ne'er-do-wells, and bastards.
Right? Yes.
But, and I point towards the little girl, there are children here.
There's a child.
When a lion hunts, it hunts for food. This creature does no different. Just
This-
because it has intelligence, don't
know.
mistake it for evil.
Don't know how many lions you've seen, but it's not that.
It's not a lion. I know. I told Marigold. I can't wait to tell him it would not be a lion at all.
I don't know. He's talking to somebody that isn't there. Apparently, Marigold's over
Terribly
there.
wrong about that.
Yes.
I thank you for your aid nonetheless.
You're welcome.
You're
We
welcome.
were hunting this demon. We needed to stop it because it would not listen to reason. It's unfortunate. And without your
Conrad-
aid, we'd all would have perished.
Conrad
And thank you for your song again.
steps out.
You're welcome. While they're all, thanking each other, I'm looking around at the dead and the refuse to see if there's anything shiny or of value on the ground with my sister.
Looking around, you don't see anything really shiny or worth any value.
Okay.
The weapons that were in this tower are rusted, and they're not really in any shape to be repaired.
Okay. Any loose stones that could be hiding anything?
I will let you do a scouting roll to see if you do find anything.
I wince, and so maybe the pain is getting to me. My apologies.
I didn't see anything.
I am Calthane. Introductions, I think, are in order.
I am Sir Tristero from Alderland.
I am Caldwin,
Don't giggle
an
at people when you
entertainer
meet
of
them.
some renown. Perhaps you've heard of me.
Have you
Make
heard of him?
her,
Make a reputation?
yes.
Conrad.
He
Finally,
has
success.
heard of you.
I have. This is fortune. I was just pining just last night to Conrad, my friend here, that only if we had a minstrel at camp it would make it more lively.
Then
Well, you're in
found,
luck.
perhaps you found your man.
Fortune has favored
No,
us.
I'm not a man. Are you a man?
I'm sorry,
We're not
could you-
men.
Oh no.
Oh, yes. We're
I'm
not
sorry,
men.
Kelthane. Could you repeat that name you just said? Conrad, was it?
My comrade who is Conrad.
Where is Conrad? Where is
It must be a
Conrad
stage
currently?
name.
He's no
the-
longer under the demon. He's standing right there.
I did walk off.
Yeah. He's
Before.
not too far.
Sir Conrad!
No, his name is just Conrad. It's not
Yeah, there's
Sir.
no Conrad.
Not to me. Sir Conrad,
What, Tristero?
Oh.
come here, please.
Would that work for you?
No.
There's some tension.
Oh, I guess we have
there
some
is.
history.
Do you think they were
Conrad walks in and removes the hood and the cowl down his face, wearing crimson armor of an elven variety. Pleasure to see you again, brother.
And you as well. And you see now Tristero takes off his helm. Where is the symbol of worm?
Oh, that was forward.
I will not wear it,
Why is that?
because I have forsaken it.
You're wiser than I thought, Conrad.
We shall discuss later then.
Caldwin moves forward and says, I must have hit my head
Yeah.
when that demon
lot.
ripped my guts apart. Is that really you, Conrad?
It is, my friend. I hope you have been well, but it appears you have not.
I have been better, but believe it or not, I've been worse.
It's true. You don't have a shirt. Usually you're very particular about wearing your shirt.
I thought, I'd give the audience a show.
Well, you're a little less pale.
Do you happen to have a spare shirt?
The show.
Conrad hugs you.
Yeah, I
His organs are out. That's squishy.
throw an embrace and then I go, ow,
Oh.
ow.
Sorry, I might have gotten the demon blood in you, actually.
Shall we help him like we helped her?
I point at the goblin with the giant bag. Do you have a spare shirt that you'd be willing to part with?
Oh, yes. Hold on, let me rub her head. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We don't want to see that. You need to cover it.
This is an eclectic group of people, is it not?
A beautiful, fine shirt. Like, it's a really pretty shirt.
It'll bring out your eyes. It's turquoise with a little gold threading.
Do you want blue? Do you want red? Do you want green?
This will
Ooh,
do.
I'll take a dashingly blue shirt.
And as she takes out these
All right.
items
And
from
I
the
healed
backpack,
you for one, dear.
oh, thank you. And as she takes out the items from the backpack, it creates this small pile. There is no way this backpack could fit this many
Quick, put it
clothing.
back.
It's a magic trick. So I finally have a shirt and pants.
Yes.
Oh, good.
And a spear.
And a spear. Oh, now I'm an adventurer.
We just need shoes now. Do you have?
I'm not spending any more of my bag on him.
Oh, you're not bag worthy. Sorry.
I don't know you.
I'm sure we'll be fast friends. My name is Caldwin. It's a pleasure to meet you.
I don't
Hi.
know a lot of.
He is a famous minstrel from the
And I'm a
Alderland.
famous
Don't let it
troublemaker.
go to his head.
I'm a famous minstrel.
Still quoting the same pithy
Well, you're
place.
certainly a helpful
I wrote half
minstrel,
of
I
them.
would say that.
I'm very
I said what
talented.
I
Ask
said.
my sister.
And where are you from, the two of you? You are her sister, true?
Yes,
No.
twins.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Okay, see the resemblance.
No.
I can
the
see
We
the
have our
resemblance.
mother's eyes.
Certainly.
I
Yes,
have
see?
Maud's eyes.
Yes, we do in the
Wait,
smile.
where did
Look
these
how
two come
beautiful
from?
she is. Wait, don't we look alike?
presumably.
Exactly.
Yes,
I
see?
push you.
If I thought any
shirt.
otherwise, I would be a liar.
I wipe
then
the
a liar
demon
you
goo.
are.
You're not lying down at all. He's sitting upright just fine. I don't know what's wrong with you.
Yes, we're regrettably expelled from the womb at the same time.
Ooh, to make us twins.
But she came out looking like Mom, and I...
Look just like me.
I came out slightly tinted.
Yeah, she's green, but it's okay.
Why?
We match.
Because you're a goblin and she's a halfling.
Yeah.
No,
does not make you
we're the
tinted.
same.
You don't know Maud.
I understand the moon.
I do that. Me too.
Oh, you should wash those.
No, these are my tattoos.
Yes, but the protective layer is getting out of hand. Oh, so please. I'll lick them
Where is your home originally?
in a house.
It is not on these plains, these badlands, I
No,
doubt.
I was on a quest.
Yes, we went on a quest.
She was supposed to be at home.
I was helping.
She did not.
I did. We have 2 rocks instead of 1.
That I got.
No, I helped.
A quest for a rock.
Mm.
Must be a special rock.
It is. We need something special from the moon.
Myra.
No?
I have no interest in your rock. I was only here for the demon.
Oh, you can have that. It smells awful.
Where are you from?
Yes, your story.
I'm from the north.
North of
They
what?
all say that.
North of here.
Ah, he's one of those. Vague.
Yucky.
Mm.
Well, everyone has a secret or two.
This seems a little more tense than the
Truthfully, I'm from
combat
all over the
code.
Ravenlands. I have been here for quite a while. This is my home, the only home I've ever known.
This
know.
right here, this hovel with the dirt and the dead thing?
No, not this place
Well,
particularly.
then
I
you need
mean,
to be
in
more
general,
specific when you
the
say this is
the
your home.
Ravenlands.
This is not your home. Where is your home? Are
I
you
wander.
lost?
Yes,
Oh,
I am
he's
quite
lost.
lost.
So, Mr.
Don't laugh at
Mr.
people's
Kelthane,
sadness. We've talked about this.
Can we expect more of, and I point at the body of the demon, of this sort of danger?
Yes.
You know, we should take some of its
We were-
blood and
We were
skin.
fortunate
You could probably sell
Fortunate.
it.
Good sir, yes.
It would fit in your bag.
Very fortunate.
I look at my
Love it.
wound taking and I say, I suppose it could have been far worse.
You know, we could
We're
tan
not
its
dead.
leather
Well,
and
fortunate. I
fix
was
the
here.
holes in it.
It's true.
This is true.
So I'll be stitching.
Tristero, we do have much to discuss, but for now we should set up a perimeter.
Oh, would you like a tent?
You have to understand,
we have
Sir
tent.
Caldwin, that only a few years ago, this entire land was covered in a mist known as the Blood Mist. It separated every village, every hamlet. Everything was isolated. The world was taken over by nature, beast, monsters. And in that blood mist, there were demons. And those demons would tear you apart. Many died. Unlike the Red Runners, most could not travel. I'll
Like-
tell you now, the Raven Land, we don't know what's out there.
Can these demons be reasoned with? You seem to
Yes,
feel sympathy.
some can. Some cannot, unfortunately.
Could this one have been?
He was very proud about something. He was certain about something.
He was not reasonable at all.
It seemed that he was acting on something else's behalf, and I could not reason with him. If you will, pride undone him. He underestimated his opponents.
Do you talk to demons often? Run around the red mist and talk to things that are dangerous?
I am a sorcerer. Of course I
Sage.
do.
Oh.
Yes, Cody.
Can we make I think it's pertinent that we right now in this time of recovery check our surroundings. What kind of rolls do we make to make sure that we're like safe
Alone?
for the moment?
Yes, I would like you to make a scouting roll.
Okay.
All of us
While
or
he's
just one?
doing that, I asked Tristero, is it Sir Tristero?
It is indeed Sir Tristero.
May I ask you a question?
Of course.
The companions you travel with, are they pilgrims of some sort?
Let me see.
3 white and
I
a
thought they
red.
were his aunts and
I'd
uncles.
say about
I
half
thought
of
they
these
were his
individuals
brothel.
Are criminals in the eyes of
It
Alderland.
didn't have to be a good one.
Probably at least.
Criminals in the eyes of Alderland. Are you not from Alderland?
I am indeed.
So are they criminals in your eyes?
No successes, one bane.
Not all of them.
I'm seeing it.
So are you a criminal too then?
No, I am not.
Then why are you with them?
Which one are the criminals? I'd get to know them better.
Mosley overhears that.
If
and
you're a
goes,
criminal, raise your hand.
Me,
And what's your crime?
not executing enough.
Oh. Not executing what?
People, I
Shut
reckon.
up.
No. No. No.
Let me tell you something about the Ravenland. You'll be happy to hear this. Whatever you did in the past is the past. You have a new beginning if you want it.
Whatever. Henrik walks over and goes, I was a criminal in their eyes.
And what did you do?
Poach.
Eggs?
From a lord? What, single deer, maybe?
Yeah, I guess the deer was special or something. So I poached the deer to feed my family, and now I'm here.
Mr. Molested
I'll
me
tell
with
you
a
something
chicken.
else about the Ravenland. We're stronger together.
Zark the dwarf comes over and goes, I was born here.
Perhaps we need
Right
to find
here?
a village of some sort where we can get food, some provisions, heal, maybe even a few weapons. Let's see if we can scrounge for something. There might be something of value left. We need silver.
You have the map?
I do.
Okay. So now that everyone is
I will
together,
show everybody the map too. It's like here's where we are.
Can we make like a roof?
So you
We could
guys
set up tents in here.
are here.
Oh,
There's a map.
what's that?
There is a cave nearby.
Oh, that's not good.
It could be.
And on your map to the southeast, there is a little village that was picked up by the dirigible. And if you go further north,
Is that it right here?
yes.
Okay.
So the village is
Okay.
in the cave?
Faevel?
No.
Faevel?
Yeah, Faevel. And if you go further north, you will see the village of Crestbone. which you have stayed once or twice.
Oh, you have a more detailed map.
It's more towards a town.
Yeah, I show you.
size.
I'll show everybody the map
Okay.
so they can see it too.
Yep.
All right, I'll do that too.
So
This
I
is-
would
Either
think
take out the Bane in
Think
here.
of the
which
things
one's
you can see
closer,
at the back.
Faevel or?
Faevel
No,
is
I will now
closer.
push.
If you would like to do a lore roll,
Yeah, I will.
We saw
I
some
haven't
ships
even told
down in
them
the
there was one
river.
yet.
Were any
I
of them
told them.
seaworthy?
All right. There should be one
seaworthy,
more
no.
down.
Most of these are like canoes or
Oh,
rowboats.
Because I got
yeah,
one
but
Bane.
they're worthy of the
I
river.
removed the Bane.
They're
back.
worthy of the river, yes.
Do we have enough
Did
of them to take everybody?
No.
No.
No
You have, like,
successes, no
two.
Banes.
All right.
Okay.
I got one Bane then. Sage, I pushed myself on a scouting roll. No successes, one Bane. So I took 1 wits
Okay.
damage.
You're staring out, and what happens is the sun blocks your
wouldn't happen to
vision,
have a
and you're
canoe in
not
that
really
package,
able to
would
stare.
Actually, there were two
out.
outside by the
demon
bridge.
blood
We're
in
just
my
going to
eyes
bring
too,
it up.
right?
Yes.
Not enough to take everybody.
That can't be good for you.
No.
Canoes are- they're just.
There's
They're
some in the
impractical.
water. Let's go look, because I saw 2 when we were running across the bridge.
Here.
There could be more.
I shall look for something we can do to make a makeshift canoe. What I'm going to do is scouting.
Okay.
All right, and I will find those. We should get the canoes down there, because if it rains, we can at least sleep under them.
Conrad, there are some canoes there that could take us down river. Going down river will make it much faster to Faevel. It's a village close by. If
I
our
will
friend
push.
here, if she can actually make a makeshift raft,
What did he
we
have you
could
do,
take
scouting?
I push.
all of us and get there rather quickly.
I will
think
help
Anything I
you.
can do to assist in the building, I will.
I didn't help much.
She would probably walk
have
a bit,
2
but I think
successes.
several of us should stand guard while this is done.
The large man comes over and goes, "Birds fly," and he's pointing in direction. And Zwaben looks out and goes,
Birds?
"The birds fly towards the north, where
Okay.
food is."
Yes. But we'd have to go overland.
If you guys are worried you cannot see in the night, I can.
Yeah, she glows.
Can anyone do healing?
Harga is
Do you need
very
healing?
dangerous.
I would appreciate it, yes.
Sure, I come over. Bring your wrappings, sister.
Let's see if we can forage to make weapons for these folks.
Well, Adriana
Sharpened
managed
sticks.
2 successes on your scouting roll. You do find a little spot within the tower.
I can give you
of
one.
That's
crates,
fantastic.
old worn crates of wood that
Come
could be
here.
constructed
Goes
into a
up
raft.
on one.
Come here, my tall friend.
I walk over.
And I smash
Yes.
the crate to get the big chunky pieces.
Okay.
This.
All right, thank you.
We use this.
And see if there's any leftover rope within this ruin here.
Rope?
Easy.
I'm not using my grapple. That is
No,
No, but
we have some rope.
sometimes you have extra.
We can
I
link
do
these
not.
together and make
Okay.
a makeshift raft. There must be some wood left over from the tower. We can make a makeshift raft.
We could braid
Those of you
curtain
who
remnants
are not
into a rope.
familiar with canoes and such, you will go in the canoes though, where it is safer, and some of us will take the makeshift raft. And we'll sail to the village of Faevel, and then we'll figure it out from there.
Okay.
Are there any curtains and stuff that we can shred and braid into
No,
a rope?
if there were curtains out within this weather, they,
Stone.
they were either moth-eaten,
Well, that's what I mean. Like,
shredded up.
Okay.
There's just nothing of cloth that
blanket
would
or
have
anything.
survived
Okay.
Is there some stuff that we could maybe get extra material for torches?
easily. There's definitely makeshift long pieces of wood.
Gather as much as each as you can. Fire will save our lives in this
Okay.
land.
Okay.
So
Okay.
All right.
So
I'm
what I'm
putting
going to
everything into
have
my bag.
those
I'm
who
helping.
want to try and craft something, please make a crafting roll.
would crafting be applied to torches?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it possible to have like a few minutes to go to the river and wash the blood off of me?
Easily while people are crafting.
Okay.
I craft.
I'll stand
I
guard
pushed.
then.
I craft.
I am making safe rafts.
All right,
for
so
I
people.
got a splinter, but I crafted.
We'll go over this once everyone rolls.
I don't think I need to craft anything, right?
My finger hurts too much to gather wood,
I'm a good crafter.
Could you heal me?
so it's all swollen.
I can't.
So
Why can't you?
Adrana, 2
could try.
successes. Adrana, you managed to make a large raft that is woven together and locked tight
Nice.
with the rope you're able to find. And not only were you able to make a large raft, you made it large enough to fit everyone
All
safely.
right.
And then we can put the canoes on each side.
Kind of, I get you like a pontoon.
Yes.
Okay? And
Then we can carry all of our crap. with us.
Awada, what happens with you as you were helping, you get a splinter.
I know.
And it hurts a lot.
Suck it out.
I put some of the demon to pull it out for you.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
And Kelthane, your finger hurts too much.
Can I try and heal myself? I know that's a negative roll.
-2 dice.
Yeah, it's going to be -2 dice if you try.
I will try.
You have 1 success.
I pulled it out. Look at that.
There you go. All right, and
Keeps it for later.
Conrad, as you're by the river, and people are starting to get into a boat, you hear Teresa cry out, and it's like, I don't want to go in the boat. I don't want to go in the boat. And you see Andrea go, it's okay. It's
Yeah, I
okay.
don't.
We're going in the boat together.
The little one needs
Just
something.
breathe.
Do you have something
And
gross that you can
walking next to you is Rodrick, holding his urn
Oh,
of
my
ashes.
aching head.
And he looks over at you, Conrad, and goes, you think I'm a fool?
Do I think you're a fool? I don't know you.
Well, just off of appearance, do you think I'm a fool?
I do not. I
Most would
continue
say-
washing myself.
Most would say you would be a fool.
Most would be right.
Well, I guess I'm the crazy one since I carry the jar of ashes around.
We all carry things. Sometimes they're literal.
If you don't have anything, I'll use some of my skirt to make something.
You were a knight once,
Nothing?
Once, yes.
and you have forsaken that. He adjusts his glasses.
Conrad thinks as he kind of washes the blood out of his cloak, looks up, looks back down at the water. I suppose I feel like it forsook me.
He places a hand on your shoulder and says, whatever mistakes you are bearing, know there is nothing you can change. I bear the mistakes I made within a jar.
It is brave of you to carry it around.
I must go somewhere with it.
No.
A promise. Like you, I was a scholar once. And now I am the crazy old man.
It's good that some of us get to live to be that.
Well, in the long years that I have lived, there are 2 things I noticed. They leave the crazy ones alone. And sometimes the crazy comes because we have trouble processing who we are and what we've done.
Conrad just looks down into the water, dead-eyed.
Conrad, thank you.
For what, sir?
You saved our lives. Look at us. Not a sword in hand, no armor. We were beating a damn demon with sticks. It's pretty funny when you think of that. I was almost going to throw my jar of ashes at him. But, I mean, you came in.
I believe life is worth living. And in my case, I believe it's worth dying to protect.
You say you're not a knight, but it is more knightly what you have said than any of the knights I've ever known. Come. They'll be casting off soon.
Conrad just follows, kind of stunned.
Caldwin, how about a song while we sail?
Of course. It would be my pleasure. And I'll play a song for a traveling song.
Ha! One of my favorite.
Make a performance roll.
Like a performance room.
Can I help?
Performance?
She'll be coming round the Ravenlands when she comes.
Kind of backup singer?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
a
going to
minstrel.
back up sing? He's going to need it.
Oh, I'm gonna push. I'm pushing. This needs to go right.
That wouldn't really work.
3 successes and no pains.
And, Mom, your
Well
character,
done.
My finger hurts less. Thank you.
Awada, may make a performance roll as well.
I
And
would
it's a
like to
success.
sing.
So together, if you have taken any wits damage or empathy damage, you may recover.
Does that include
For-
my own empathy damage?
Yes,
Yay.
Cool.
No, my
Can you bring
agility
my
is still
wits
hurt.
up
I'm
a
still
little?
hurt.
that's okay. All right. So at this point,
You should bandage that ankle.
Oh,
on
well,
your
I'll
character sheet, on the
try
play,
again. I already healed myself one.
I will try to use a healing roll to bandage your ankle.
Okay.
So you get some support. Okay. Yeah, I did it.
Oh, cool. So
You get one back.
Yeah.
I bandage your ankle.
thank you. Are you able to do that,
violence.
or should I try?
Do what?
I tear some of my skirt.
What are you doing?
I'm going to do some crafting. I'm trying to make a rag doll.
Oh, the child.
I'll do it with you.
You're going to do it with me?
Clearly, you have more empathy than I do. Oh, nice.
I make the doll. I
Okay.
make the doll.
So
Give me that.
You made a very lovely skeleton.
I did. Most children don't like them, but you can have it. Here, I'll put it in your pocket.
Why, thank you.
Hush. Put some stuffing in it from
Perhaps it's a lucky
my bag.
fetish.
Little girl. Hello.
Teresa is like crying, and her sister's holding her tight, and goes, "It's not like last time."
You don't need to be sad. We made you a toy. Would you like me to braid
It kind of looks
ribbons
like
in
a
your
bunny
hair?
woman.
Trust me, braiding ribbons in your hair is a wonderful distraction. I can show you.
Okay. And Teresa comes over and grabs the doll,
Come here. Come. We'll braid your hair. We'll braid your hair.
You match the doll.
and she looks up and goes, "I'm Teresa."
I'm Adrana Wada.
I'm a wada drada.
Oh, God.
Why are you Drana?
It was a misfortune. Our mother was dumb.
We were blessed.
Can you just braid my hair to look pretty?
Yes!
This is incredible.
I take one of my combs out and I start like working through.
Not like that. You're going to hurt it. You got to hold it and then break.
Can I patch myself up?
Yes.
You could certainly try.
Too, right?
Yes.
I could help you when I'm done
So,
doing her hair.
While we're sailing, I say to Conrad, I needed to thank you.
Thank me.
Yes, you didn't cut my throat in the night. Thank you.
Oh, they have the same ritual.
Perfect.
Is that you find yourself on the end of that often?
I have.
It was my pleasure not to slit your throat in the night, sir.
A bond of trust between us. We have bled together. We have not cut each other's throats. This is a good beginning as any in the Ravenland.
I think you have relationships.
Indeed. I'm sensing a bromance.
Are you still hurt? I smell blood on you.
All good.
I am still hurt.
You are?
Yes.
We'll try one more time.
And while we're sailing,
Oh,
so
I give you two.
Oh,
I'm more
fantastic.
focused now.
All right. my might is
Tristera.
fully healed.
Yes.
willingly here in the Forbidden Land, are we?
Indeed, I am.
For what purpose? Not to escort pilgrims, it seems.
No, that is the exact opposite, in fact.
You're trying to get
We'll
them
discuss
lost?
that more in private, though, not with all these voices around.
Would you happen to
Voices.
have silver?
I've got copper.
Good enough. You can tell us over an ale when we get to Faevel.
There's a village nearby.
Hmm?
That's the village, right?
Yes.
All right. Thank goodness.
All right. And at this point, if everyone can go to the Doomed of Harga sheet in the player characters folder, you guys can now assign each other your positions as you sail down the river.
Under the travel tab?
Yes. No, it's under the player characters where you find your player character.
Uh-huh.
You just see the Doomed of Harga.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, when I click on Doom to Harga, right?
Yeah, you can click on the travel and you guys can set up where everyone is.
I don't understand.
Okay, so
I pick missionary.
click on travel there,
Tony.
No,
and then we can
No.
figure out where we're going
I
to.
got him to be disappointed.
So who's going to lead the way
That's fine.
for the group?
I am a good scout,
Okay,
and I can see in the dark.
and then you should keep watch if you're a good scout.
Okay.
should probably,
So you want me to be the key?
not exactly an outdoorsman. I'm also not Kelthane, so let me move my mouse around.
Well, good job.
I have
Oh, there's more options.
some endurance, performance, and healing.
Which is survival? 0.
Yep.
Marcel, what's your survival?
My insight's one, though.
0, but I'm not afraid to push if necessary.
Anyone have more than a 0 besides me?
No.
And
I have
what-
survival 1.
Under survival, I believe I have a survival of 0. They never taught me how to
Okay,
survive in the
so-
courts of Alderland.
Yeah, I have scouting.
Uh,
I'm a scout as well.
So survival is based on wits, so I have a total of 5 dice.
It's true.
So I will lead the way.
What
Okay.
is make camp? What do you need for that?
Survival is usually make camp, right?
Yeah, so make camp is only when you guys need to rest.
All right. What
if
about
you are not,
Insight. What would insight be useful
it won't
for?
be able to help you with this situation.
But we could still have people doing foraging, hunting, fishing,
Yes,
making camp.
you could do fishing or hiking while you're sailing down the river during this section of the.
Call
I'll fish.
I can always help whoever's making camp because I have a large tent.
So Soph, you should be up in the keep watch
I
area.
am.
I will help fish.
I can help Sophie scout.
Okay.
All right. What I will do, I'll do the quote hiking, and that'll just be me guiding the boat.
Calden
Okay.
will try his hand at fishing alongside Awada. He read a book about fishing once.
There you go. Good enough.
All right. I will help you by pulling out a fishing rod and the thing from my pack, and I'm using willpower for that.
Oh,
I'm like, oh, you want to fish?
Yes.
Here you go.
sad.
What about me?
Do not disturb.
Why? What about you?
Well, I'm good at fishing too.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
I'm talking to him.
I know. That's why I'm upset.
I know, that's why.
Okay.
Alrighty, I will cast my line.
All right. So here's how we're going to start. We're going to start with.
Sorry.
Oh.
I tried to exit it out and I pressed the wrong thing.
I take one of your cooking
You
pots and I
reset the
try to
whole thing.
scoop. I scoop fish.
So here's how it's going to work. Tricero somehow duplicated.
Oh, we get 2 nights?
For the price of one.
So I'm going to ask the person leading the way first to make their survival roll.
That's Kelthane. That's definitely not me. I'm in hike.
Have
2
succeeded.
successes, no issues. Then I would like Adrana, Water, and Conrad to make their scouting rolls.
Okay. 3 and 1. Thank you, sir.
No successes,
Thank
Adrana.
you, sir. Maybe 1. Maybe 1.
One.
Success.
Yay.
That means.
All right.
Did it.
You do not see anything on the water that would be concerning.
Okay.
And now for the fishing, Awada, Adrana, and Caldwin.
All right. So how do we do that? Just click fish.
Yep, so you'll see fish and then click the word fish underneath the fish.
Makes sense to me.
You're bad.
Oh no.
You're a bad fisher.
Do you wish to push?
Yes.
Oh boy, okay.
I lost your pot.
All right, so
I had a
Caldwin,
success.
you may increase your food by 1 die,
Yay.
and let's roll for the mishap.
You have to believe me, it was this big.
Snagged hook or net. Your hook or net snags on something. So what happens is, as you go to fish, you throw your net, or you thought you throw your net.
I just throw the whole pole.
You just throw the whole pole.
This is why I gave it to him and not you.
What?
You lose everything.
I didn't lose anything. Do you see anything missing?
My fishing pole.
He's got it.
The other fishing pole.
I was using a pan.
That's
see-
replaceable.
You see Fugus actually grab it out of the water and go, "Here."
Here's your pan.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Who are?
He likes birds.
Rana.
Awada.
Pretty, like, bird.
You are also very pretty like a bird.
You see him smile and he gives you a tight hug.
Aw, I like him. I'm gonna protect him.
And
Aw.
as you guys make your way
You
down to
got-
Faevel,
You love me.
we are
Civilization.
going to go.
Oh, what passes for in the Ravenland?
Let me see.
This looks like the type of town that falls off of a village.
And as you arrive,
Yeah.
rain starts to come down from the heavens.
I look up to it. Feels good. Being Harga.
Conrad nods.
Closest we're going to have to a bath.
Oh. Soap.
We don't have enough coin, I think.
And I have soap.
And as you stare into the village, the first thing that you notice is a massive hole within its center. Around it, there are religious structures and crucified people.
Oh, crucified very dead people.
More
Or dying
idiots.
people.
Dying, dead.
Idiots around a hole.
Where they
And
belong.
you can hear the chanting echo from the village. Bring us that which we have lost.
Tristeros, hide your sign. We don't know their faith.
I think we should just all hide. I think this is a sign.
Do I? I just have my armor.
Rub some mud on it.
Anyone got a cloak?
I
Conrad
rip
gives
a
you
piece
his
of
crimson
my
one.
swatches off and I stick it in your armor.
If worse comes to worse, we'll tell them it's
I'll
stolen.
take the cloak option.
Yeah,
I just
Fine.
wrap it in.
I'll tie it back on my skirt.
Okay.
I'm not wasting more willpower.
I understand that. Yep, I know. We gotta feed it.
Do we approach the village?
Yes.
A quick question.
No.
Crucifixion, is that a punishment I would have seen in the Alderlands, or is that a barbaric Ravenlands custom?
It is something that could happen in the Alderlands as well. It was usually the punishment for traitors.
Would it be this public?
Yes.
Okay. Good to know.
Can I make a lore roll about Faevel?
Yes, you may.
Yeah, if anyone has insight too, that might be helpful here.
I might have some.
I have
might
insight.
have some insight for you.
Did it?
Yeah,
Roll?
I'm not insightful at all.
I know.
No. I want to roll lore.
Awada, you know something?
I know nothing about this
I
place.
know something.
I think I will push this one sage.
Okay.
Oh, this place gives me a headache.
Yeah, your eyes are fixed on the crucified people.
I'll try
Distracts me.
a lore as well.
You know nothing, Kelthanes, no.
It is known.
And I will push that. I'll push my lore. I didn't get any successes.
This is why they need.
Interesting.
I know.
Success.
All right, so Awada and Trastero. Faevel for you, Trastero, has only been something that has been mentioned as a village run by demoned
shit.
men. And these demon men like to feed a creature, those that they don't see as worthy. But Awada, you kind of know more since you are actually within
I
this
don't know what you're
land.
trying to show me.
And what you know, Awada, is that Faevel is a human village that was built recently after the Blood Mist, and that it is run by a druid, and that there are priests of Rust and Heem within this village
Okay.
that practice their religion.
I know this because of a dirty limerick song, and I start to sing it to the troops so everybody gets the words.
There once was
The
a man.
druid is there.
No, the Rusty Rust Brothers.
And then
Remember?
gets cancelled if I do the
The
next
Rusty
Yeah.
Rust Brothers?
Are you making a performance?
There once was
Yes,
a
I would be
druid from
making a
Faevel.
performance while I do this.
one. Just tell me if you've heard this one.
You also know that much of the village was swallowed by a sinkhole,
Yes, because they weren't very good at fulfilling the needs of the other.
and many of the people now worship the sinkhole, and there's rumors that the demon lord, Chrysilla, lingers within this sinkhole.
Ah, Priscilla, she's a problem.
Do
I don't think we want to go here.
Any wits back from her performance roll?
What did she roll?
I
2
rolled-
successes? Yes. Anyone who has damaged wits may regain 2.
Can I fix my own wits?
Do we have all that?
That's a low question.
Sage,
Say this place is run by.
I'm
a
really
would I have
damaged
any
wit-wise.
insight into this place
What?
from like the
Saying this place is
the
run by
Red
a
Runners?
druid.
No, there's druids, there's Rust
Not
mother,
really.
there's
Okay.
brothers and mothers and Rust brothers.
Druids don't like me.
No, we don't, not many do,
Yeah, I
but I
don't know
love you.
if you
I-
insight rolled.
I
but-
did not.
Okay.
There's a pit of despair in the
Maybe
middle
we
of
should
it.
insight roll
And
to find
Priscilla
out if
lives
we're
there.
gonna
We're
get
going in.
crucified if
Why?
we blow up all these
We need
folks.
food.
Yeah, I'm gonna make an
we
insight
need
check
drink,
to see how
we need rest.
hostile do
Yes,
these
but
people
they might feed me to the
seem to.
hole.
Yeah,
strangers.
nobody wants to be fed to the hole.
Nobody is
No,
getting
don't even make
fed
an insight
to the
check.
hole.
If there are
Druids-
crucified
druids
people
don't like me.
I
around their
love you.
village,
You know, we could do the makeup
they may be
thing.
very hostile.
No,
Yes,
no,
yes, I brought enough.
I
A
don't
whole vat.
suppose
I
they
could
like
rub it
a
all over
song.
you.
no.
Yes.
You see
Yes.
Teresa's eyes fixed on the crucified people, and her sister quickly covers them and goes, "Look away."
Um,
and
Are
We
they
won't be here
crucified
long.
dead or are they crucified dying?
Mix of both.
mix.
Can I sing and save them and knock them down?
Don't.
They will.
Don't.
They'll just elongate their
Look,
suffering if they're
let's
mass.
find a place to get some food, some drink, some rest,
And then get out of here.
re-equip, and then leave.
All right, cloak up.
And as you get off the river, suddenly the rains
Better
pour.
cover the whole.
And
like,
because
let
the
it
land
droop.
is so dry in Harga, the land floods. Because when the desert does not get water, it becomes basically this thick layer of water on top of it. and it's now making travel almost impossible.
Is it rushing into the? Is it filling the hole in the center of town? Just rushing.
Yeah,
down
it's
the-
rushing down. You see people go into their houses, and one of the houses in the village gets swept away down into the hole, and you hear the residents inside scream. And then
And there was no great loss to society.
Why
one
are we here?
stands outside, looks up to the heavens, and goes, "I hear you. I see your will."
Do you see anything?
Tristero, I take back anything offensive I've ever said about religious zealotry. I see now that you are not a zealot. That is all.
Don't be
Is
so
he close
sure.
to the edge?
What did you say?
Don't be so
You would
sure.
have to go into.
No. I'm just
Sure.
asking if he's close to the edge.
Yes.
No,
Don't.
don't.
Yeah.
But
Look, you want to live,
Yep.
then you need to learn
Well, I was going to do like a
turn away
performance and
sometimes.
startle him into the hole.
not the time. We need food, we need drink,
Fine.
we need to fix our weapons,
We need to get out of this rain.
is there a
we
tavern?
need shelter.
There is a tavern. You see
Look, the golden
a
jar.
worn sign called the Golden Jar. The building has a wooden roof. It's worn. Doesn't seem to be something on the royal side that you may be used to, but it definitely keeps you out of the rain.
Will it be able to hold all 18 of us?
Yes.
Okay.
That's,
You're
if
going
it
to
didn't,
have
that's
to
fine.
do
I volunteer
something better
Conrad to
about
sleep in
your
the stable.
Sage, Conrad takes
Oh.
guard over the sisters. Not
I'll tell
Andrada
him.
and Awada, but Teresa and her sister.
Okay.
And I
And-
tried to craft her clothing to hide her face, and I pushed for that.
Okay.
God,
So you actually hurt yourself because
Yes,
you
I
almost
did.
get swept away in the flood while trying to craft
Stop
this
pushing
outside.
me! I'm helping you.
And Adraria looks over to you and goes, "Do you have an extra sword?"
I have a dagger.
That's good enough.
I pass it to her.
Okay.
Conrad kneels in front of Teresa.
Mm-hmm.
Looks, kind of takes her sister's hand away from her eyes with her permission, and looks Teresa in the eye and says, "Listen, stick with your sister, stand by me, and I will make sure nothing happens to you."
Okay.
And I stand up and I just watch.
You see Ulrich has one of the stakes that Mosley made, and he puts it under his clothing and goes, "For close encounters."
I want to enter the tavern and gauge what's the energy of this place. Are people? I mean, if outside is any indication.
So as you approach the tavern, it's quiet. There's no song. You hear just occasionally the clanking of ale and the grunts,
We could
Of
work
someone,
together, make some coin.
just
Right here.
breathing,
Yeah.
coughing. There's no conversation either.
There's no gambling, anything like that. No, nothing.
Do you enter through the door? This is what you see through the window.
Yeah, I want to through the door.
Okay.
Before he does, I yank on him. I go, "What? You and I, we're talented. We should go in, make some coin."
Let me feel out the room first.
Should there be any
I'll
coin
come in
to
with you.
have here?
Thank you, Calthane.
What do you need to feel? People don't like being touched before you give them a show.
You never been to
Depend on the
Alderland.
show.
I don't do that show.
So I enter
Is it that default?
and I see I see if there's any kind of walk in, try to get a more glimpse of the situation, see if people are gambling. If there's any sort of
Yeah, is there fun here?
is there any sort of entertainment?
Is there any fun here? Like,
So, as
There's
you
a heated game of goldfish happening.
come
the corner.
in, the first thing you notice are the side eyes that all the people give you.
This feels just like home.
Oh,
And there is one game you see. Someone places their hand on the table, and another puts a knife in
Oh,
between
no.
each of the fingers, and they keep going faster and faster and faster. And a few times you see someone get nicked by the knife.
No.
Now question, is it this person is doing it to themselves or they put their hand down and they're
And
trusting
someone
some other
else-
bozo?
Yep,
Okay.
someone else does it.
who wins?
I walk over to the game and ask,
ask.
Gentlemen.
Oof.
What do the winnings look like for this game?
10 silver.
Nope. I make my excuses and walk over to the bar.
I follow him.
The
I will join
man's
you at the bar.
eyes follow you. The 5 o'clock shade. And he has this crooked nose. The slumped shoulders suddenly rise. And he continues to do the knife between the person's fingers without even looking. As you come up to the barkeep, you see a woman, probably in her late 60s.
What kin?
She's a human. And she looks over at you and goes, "What do you want?"
I want to entertain you.
Drink, a little bit of food, and beds for many,
Or common room if need be.
or a common room, or even in the stables if you have stables.
2 gold.
Two
gold? You think we're from over the wall?
There can't be 2 gold coins in this building, in this town.
You've never seen a gold coin from the looks of you.
Stay down.
No gold, no room.
1
Two.
gold.
Can I perform for it?
And a performance maybe to knock it down a bit.
Depends on the performance.
Okay. Shall we?
Of course.
How about the Lover's Bale Bard song?
Something that's not involved there.
Okay, not a popular one? Can I make a lore roll to find out what might be popular in this area?
Yes.
Oh God.
Or something doom and gloomy.
The failure for this is going to be consequential.
She uses puppets.
2 successes.
Good.
What about the battle
So,
that led to the devastating horde?
So one of the things you notice is that this is in Harga. The land itself has been destroyed by sorcerers in the Alder Wars. And the other thing you notice is that a lot of these people just seem very sad, very broken, that half of their village has fallen into this pit. There's something that is draining them. And you don't know what, but a happy song would definitely not fit the mood.
I create a-
Sometimes sorrow just needs to be awoken through music.
I create a ballad, and it starts out about a land that is devastated, but it is a farmer's son of a 7th son who gathers the village and gets victory. And though in the end he loses his love, he saves his land.
Okay.
And while she does that, I'm going to just kind of go over to a table and use some blood sorcery to heighten the emotion.
Should I roll as well for the performance to help?
Okay, so give me a
Oh, can I use
Roll
some
for the sorcery.
willpower too?
I believe that's stir the blood.
yes, it is.
And I will save Castus.
Okay.
And I am, because I am half elven, I have psychic power. So
Correct.
this is as if it's 2.
It is 3. So your performance was good.
Should I
Let's-
roll to help the performance as well?
Yes,
Um,
please.
My loot.
Go ahead. The performance was excellent, but there's something in the air. It changes. Even the very surroundings of the gloom from the storm that's sweeping houses into the pit suddenly feels lighter, like a big weight is being lifted off you. You don't know exactly why. Your blood just seems to kind of shift. Your hearts become heavy. And suddenly the entire bar is weeping.
I let it be quiet for a bit before I slowly and quietly started drinking song.
And they seem a little bit more uplifted. And as people start to sing and dance, the door swings open. Coming into the room,
It's rust.
this old man with this split beard, evil eyes, and a long walking stick walks in, and to each of his sides, 2 men dressed in rusted armor. Behind him, you see a man wearing a mask in long rusty robe and chains all over his body, deep in prayer. And then a woman follows behind.
I shove my sister into the kitchen.
Conrad gets on the opposite side of them as Tristero.
So,
And then I try to get our rooms.
Earthra, the one in the robe says, when was the last time song has been sang within our little village? The old man kind of tilts his evil eyes towards you, Awada.
About 2
Gosh.
minutes ago.
For a very long time.
There's song in Bond, if I recall.
Yes.
I look over.
I know hymns as well, if you have a favorite.
Song angers those below.
Well,
Are you
I
so
could
sure?
Recite poetry then.
Silence is what's needed at night.
Okay.
You should all know better.
Mm-hmm.
You see the woman next to him goes, Earthva, even our people need to rejoice a little. Do you not understand? We are on the brink of doom. Silence upon night. You are strangers.
I'm no stranger. I've been here longer than you ever have.
You are in my territory.
You don't own this territory.
No,
Zagafa does.
indeed.
So how dare you assume authority over Zagafa? Look at my eyes. Know me?
Make a reputation roll.
Sure.
Yes.
It
Stay in
seems
the
to be a
kitchen.
famous badass more than a famous musician.
Good ooh behind closed doors.
I beg to differ.
He does.
You get way more hugs as a famous musician.
Yes, I know you. Kelthane.
Good. I like song.
And I
Like
will
my
tell
parent
you,
likes song.
Demon Hunter.
I don't like that word. Demon acquirer, perhaps?
Well,
Tamer, maybe?
Demon Tamer. What lies below, if awakened, shall not enjoy your songs.
Then let us have an accord. No more song for the rest of the night. And we will honor your ways. And you will leave us be. In the morning, after we dine, we shall leave. And you can go back to murdering people to your pleasure, as is your way.
Says the man who carries a sword.
Yes, because you know as well as I that some people need to be killed.
Indeed. Yalvir steps forward, and his wooden mask bars any facial expression, and it has all these carvings, which, upon reading them, seem to be prayers to Russ. Earthva, they have not disrespected our gods, and they are strangers. Perhaps we must show them hospitality. Rust would not be happy otherwise.
I will drink a toast to him and to Rust, as I would if I were in Vond again.
Here, here.
Indeed, I miss my home.
Is your symbol covered?
It was covered by the cloak. We can roll to see how well.
I'm going to have him make
You're
a
crafted with the.
scouting roll.
Yeah, he's wearing my crimson cloak right now.
As he looks towards you, Tristero, you kind of pull it closer. He's unable to see your symbol. Is it on your shield?
Is that the typical traditionary?
That's up to you.
No.
No.
Yeah, I like that
The
answer.
answer's no.
So he goes,
Besides,
fine.
his shield
Doesn't
was
always need to
shredded
be
by the
narratively
monster.
Yeah, the
interesting,
monster
you know?
clawed it off.
Sometimes we can just
And-
survive.
Are these people with you as well?
I'm hiding.
Yes,
Yeah, I shoved her into the kitchen and
yes,
shut the door.
they are with me as well, all of them. They come with me for a purpose that Marigal would see done. in the name of our Lord. Zyterra.
Lord, for now. And he turns.
I look at the other Rust brother. Did you hear what he just said?
Heretic.
Indeed. And he turns away as well. And you see the woman
Outrageous.
look at all of you and goes, Keem is the goddess of the hunt.
Who I respect.
And I find respect for you, Kelthane. Call yourself Demon Tamer. You hunt. You are safe for tonight.
Thank you for your hospitality, lady.
And she turns and follows Earthra and Jarlvir.
Conrad's hand promptly leaves his hilt.
I come out of the kitchen.
Get back in there.
Did you manage to get us any drinks?
I was
Yes.
what did she?
Excellent.
took him from the tap.
Okay.
Put it in your bag.
Is there anything people would like to do?
Oh, that's true.
Conrad
Did I get
drinks
any
alone.
coin for when I sang?
Caldwin
No,
drinks
but you
with
get the
Conrad.
rooms for free.
God damn
Fabulous.
it.
And drinks?
Well, he would like to at least.
Yeah,
I quickly.
he definitely lets you.
My sister and I quickly go up the stairs with a pitcher.
This tastes like dog piss.
When I get upstairs,
Any ale
Some
is
things
better
never
than no
change,
ale.
eh?
This is true. What did you say? Did you say? What did you say?
Oh, I said some things never change, eh?
The more things the more things change, the more they stay. They say bleh, the more they
He
stay
said
the
very
same.
Hey, you got your guts cut open today.
I got my guts going. At least, yeah. And I got my tongue tied.
once
Why
I
are
get
you here?
upstairs, I'm gonna investigate my 2 rocks.
Why are
and
you?
compare them.
Yeah, I'm going to help.
I asked first.
Yeah.
Party gone wrong, for lack of
I know
a
that
more
song.
detailed explanation.
Conrad eyes Tristero from wherever he is and just says, mission gone right.
Well, to companionship, and I raise my
Cheers.
cheers.
I go to sit with Kelthane since he did say he wanted to share an ale with me.
The old one's going to make a move on us either tonight or tomorrow.
I think we should switch
What
rooms.
power does he have?
I don't know. He's probably a sorcerer. There's a good chance of it. And if I know anything about them, he might have the command of perhaps unsavory things that should still be dead,
So maybe we
if
should
not
go
a
to
demon
the...
itself.
There was the Temple of Hem. Should we run there for the night and leave?
We can trust the word of Hem, the huntress. She's a goddess of blood, but generally fair as goddess as any.
Should we head there now?
No. They have their hospitality. He will wait, but he will strike us. He does not like to be one-upped.
When do you think he'll strike? In 2 hours?
When he thinks we're all asleep or as we leave, when hospitality is no longer granted.
So shouldn't we leave while we still have hospitality?
Nope.
No, the
We're too
rains,
exhausted.
the blood. We need rest. We need to eat. They need to eat and drink and rest, and then we'll leave. First thing in the morning if the rains permit. If not, we'll have to discuss something else. There are more than us than there are of them potentially, but most of us do not know how to fight. And the people here are culled. We will not see aid from them.
Do I have any money? Nope. Did we get any bread or anything for when we sang?
You got basic food like bread and a slice of ham.
As much bread as I can. I stuff in my pockets.
Yummy.
So I don't know if I can make a food roll or...
No,
you took
because
your
the
roll.
bread would probably go moldy.
Eat it now while you can.
All right.
While they're all downstairs and chatting, I'm upstairs looking at my 2 rocks.
And I'm with you.
No, you're downstairs.
No, I went upstairs with you.
How could you be in both places at once?
No, I immediately
Flash
said
hack.
as soon as they left, you and I I follow you up the stairs.
Okay, but right now you're downstairs eating bread, correct?
Kelthane.
No, I stuffed my pockets full of bread and went upstairs.
Okay, so you ate some bread, went upstairs. So you're now upstairs. But
After I looked at
And I'm
Right.
talking with
so
Tristero about
let's go to you while you're alone, Adrana. Which rock are you looking at?
I am going to take out my first rock and then hold the one from the magic room and compare the 2.
All right, the first rock doesn't look anything like the other one. And as you hold it, you get this sense, there's something drawing you to it. You're not exactly sure, but then the tattoos on your fingers begin to glow. And you hear, Atrana! It shoots into your mind, and you drop it, and it rolls.
Pick it up again to make sure like nobody saw it. You know, give it a
Yeah, and at this point, your sister comes in.
put it back in my bag.
Bread and beer.
Bread, yummy. Bread.
Yeah, here. She throws it at you, but tosses it to you.
I go to catch it and I make sure my
critical pair.
fingers aren't glowing when I do.
They're the
no
only
longer
ones worth
glowing.
watching.
Okay.
And beer. Here.
Yeah, bread. Cool.
You all right?
Yep. Bread. Cool.
Did you take care of the protective layer? Did you
Yeah.
wash?
Yep.
Yeah. You look guilty.
No.
Hmm.
No. I did nothing.
I don't believe you at all.
I'm going to go talk to the
You can't leave this room, they'll kill you.
sorcerer.
No,
Yeah,
no.
I'm going downstairs. Bye-bye. I'm going to go talk to Kilvane.
Okay.
I'll go get him for you. Don't go down there. It's not safe.
Hey, you.
Yes.
You can do the hibbity-jibbity.
Occasionally, yes.
What would happen? Like, theoretically, like, this, not like this just happened, but theoretically, if you touched a rock and then your fingers glowed with, like, your tattoos started to glow and then you heard a voice in your head, would that be bad?
Not necessarily, no.
Okay, then we're good.
But if that has happened, that means you might be possessing a magical artifact. The voice could be a spirit, or could be a demon, or could be something else entirely that I've never encountered before.
You don't think it's your mother spying on you, do you? Like, could your mother spy on you through magic rocks?
My mother is dead. She can't spy on me.
What about my mother?
I don't know your mother.
Neither do I.
She's a sorceress. She might be able to spy upon you.
She's something.
It may be possible, but maybe it was a different voice that you heard. Well, what stone?
I didn't hear anything. This is like totally theoretical.
Ah, yes, yes. So theoretically, if you had touched a stone that you do not have, that you may have discovered that your hands glow and you hear voices, it could be anything.
And I suggest you don't share
Could even
any
be
further.
one of the gods.
I'm talking to him.
Well, I'm right next to him, so I hear him.
No, you don't.
I'm hanging out at the stairwell watching.
see anything.
Oh, I just wanted to make
No,
sure
I didn't.
that I don't have like a disease now, like
I'm going to
scabies.
sense magic.
So you
It is
did
powerful.
something.
It overwhelms
My
you.
bag is glowing. The beer
like
that
that.
bad?
Oh, thank you.
It's a little gassy.
We
Gas
should
bag.
talk later when we are safe. And there are less ears.
I could pull them off.
No. I mean those who might overhear us.
Okay.
You were supposed to stay upstairs.
I like people.
Yes, but they don't like you.
No, they do. Look.
Yes, but they don't like
I
you.
just
The
take note of that.
scathing thing.
Not here, sister. They will hurt
I'll
you.
just go sit next to him to be away from you.
I keep pulling your hood down over your head.
Welcome. Have a drink. All right. Tristero, you were going to talk to Kelthane, correct?
Yeah, once I see this madness of speaking to your heads or whatever, you sound more of a demon admirer than a demon hunter.
Admirer. That's yes. When you say something like that, it's like, do you admire every human you meet? Do you admire every elf you meet? You understand the absurdity of such a concept? Demons are individuals,
Are you sure?
much like elves, men, half elves. We're individuals. I admire one demon no more than another. I seek to understand them. I understand that they have a place. They were pulled here. They did not exist here. They exist on an entire different plane of reality. What we don't understand, we label as evil. Because they have fangs or claws, we assume that they are monsters that wish to only harm us. They are hunters in their world, some are prey, just like in our own world. You don't judge an animal because it wishes to hunt us. Demon is not even the correct word, you see. Demon is what we have labeled them. They are beings of Mog. And Mog is far more complex than simply looking at it in a solidified form that you call a demon. The sentience of Mog is It's hard to truly understand. Even I can't claim to understand it fully. There are some who know far more than I do. But I seek to understand and learn about the nature of Mog and its place now in our world, because it is now in our world. Admire it? No, that's not the right word. I'm a scholar, a student of Mog.
Well, that explains the hyper-analyzation then in the last fight.
It was a marvelous creature.
What was it?
I would never forget it.
What was it exactly then? Demon? Yes, I hear that.
I believe it is an Afal, a type of demon, a dangerous one, an aggressive demon, a powerful one. Its purpose, though, is uncanny to me. It seemed to be very hostile to you especially. It made it religious, not something I typically hear from one of their kind. That's what was unusual about it. I couldn't talk it out of its attack because it served another, clearly. And it had antipathy to you, more specifically your faith.
Do all demons hunt people who serve what they would consider holy faiths?
No. Every demon has its own purpose, its own reason for being. Sorcerers, though, may bind it to their will. Others may manipulate them, and some, yes, from our perspective, are evil because of what they will do to us. And so, out of self-defense, we must destroy them. No different than if you had something prey upon your cattle. You would destroy it because it's a threat to your livelihood. Every demon is different, and not every one of them is a monster that needs to be slain.
The next one we come across then, you better give a damn good reason why I shouldn't strike it where it stands.
Well, I will give you a very damn good reason right now. Some of them are so powerful that our little trinkets of steel and wood won't harm them. So before you go running into battle, be sure you know you can kill it.
You'll tell me that, right?
If I know, yes. But I won't always know. This is why I say I'm a scholar. I learn as much about them as I can. And if I can find a non-violent way of ending the conflict, I will. And if I can't, I carry a sword.
Wise words. Perhaps you can help me with my errand, with your wisdom.
I would be glad to help you with your errand.
Obviously.
If there's silver in it for me.
Most likely the thing that has the item I seek will have plenty of silver. And maybe some gold.
I will help you, Mr. Harris, because you are a capable warrior. So I do believe you will succeed. And I do believe you when you say there'll be silver for me.
But
I can't study without silver, you see. Let alone drink ale.
I cannot maintain my armor without it either. Obviously, compared to everyone else, I'm more well off. What I am looking for is... is there anywhere where I could try and draw out, even if it's a terribly rough sketch?
Easily.
Like, see, like a stickman picture. This is
This is a demon. Look, see, jagged teeth.
Ever seen a drinking horn and I kind of draw out really roughly the horn
I've seen
I'm
this
looking
game.
for? Ever heard an obsidian horn with silver runes that says to grant eternal life or longevity to one?
eternal life. I have never seen it, but I will help you find it. Chemical level.
Yes, you can.
Never heard of it.
Damn.
But I'll help you find it. If nothing else, it intrigues me too.
This horn is why I'm sent here. Hence why the fanfare and the armor.
Who sent you?
I look around. Is anyone listening in on the conversation?
Yes.
Conrad and Caldwin are across the room. They probably can't hear.
I'm with them.
Yeah, and I just whisper, Mun, the psychopump of worm has sent me on this quest.
So you're telling me that your leader of your holy order wants a horn that can grant him eternal life. Somehow, you think that's a good idea.
I'm attempting to stop a crisis by getting this item. I will do everything I can to prevent the innocent lives that this crisis can take.
Since it's for the psychopomp, it's going to be a lot of silver that you have to pay me.
Well, we have two options. We can hash out the deal now, or we can make it a bargain.
I'll take you at your word, Sir Knight.
Alrighty. Let's have two conditions then, in case the first one cannot be made. The first one is, there's a pretty good chance that this thing's going to be guarded by something pretty powerful. And typically, if you believe the old tales of old, where the hero goes in, kills the bad guy, kills the monster, gets all the riches, let's say you get, let's see, if we were to split it evenly amongst all of us, I'd say you get half of what my share would be. A little bit extra. So your fair share and then half of what my share would be. If there is no loot at the end, and I return, I can speak to him and ask that a fair amount of a number, give me a number that you would feel
Well,
would be equal to your service.
what's immortality worth?
Oh, to some, everything.
A lifetime debt.
That's a
Maybe
good number.
50,000 silver.
97 copper.
We'll get the horn. If there is no other valuables there, then I will come with you. And we will have the psychopomp meet us somewhere in the Ravenland. And then I will name my price to him.
Might not get him to the Ravenland.
Oh, yes, he will. Because if you have a horn that can make him immortal, he will come if you demand it.
I cannot demand such things.
I can.
I know you can, and he will order me to strike you down most likely, because that is how the hierarchy works.
We'll cross that moment when we come to it.
Very well then. We have a bargain for now.
We do.
Are there any other things that people would like to do?
I think before the night is over, I just want to have a word with Kelthane as well. Whenever
Look at you,
that's
popular.
I'm an old sorcerer, that's why.
Yeah.
He's got magic. Right?
If anyone else wants, that's like kind of the last thing Conrad does before bed. If anyone else has something they'd like to do.
No, I'm all set.
No, I'm just staying down here, keeping an eye on my sister.
Okay.
Deal with you later.
I wait till Tristero leaves.
I do leave.
Yeah, and as I go up to or get ready for bed, I go to Kelthane. The demon has been slain. I believe I need to run back to the Red Runners now.
No, you don't, Conrad. Listen, my friend. You're not one of them, and you will never be one of them. Those elves believe in only one thing, that the Ravenland is theirs. There's no place for you or even me.
I don't believe I have any place anywhere, so
Then you do have a place, you see, because they are wrong. Ravenland belongs to all of us. It belongs to you, it belongs to me. Anyone who wanders, this is our home. Stick with me, friend. I promise you will find silver. Go back to them, and they will just use you as they used you on this. They sent you because you are not an elf. If you died at that demon's hand, it's a problem solved for them. They bear you no real love. I know them. I've encountered them.
why did they heal me then?
Well, perhaps one of them has a soft heart. But I can assure you, the rest of them steal when it comes to non-elves. They're no better than rust in that way. Just another blind faith.
Would I have any easy way to get back to the Red Runners?
You know of the sect that you are part of. You know of some of their locations and hideouts and one or two of their strongholds. So yes.
I will remind you, friend. You have already made an oath to that little girl. So
That does it.
So if you run to the Red Runners, you abandon her. Your choice, noble friend.
He leans down. You're cruel, and he walks away.
Yes.
But he's right.
Yes, I am.
Anything else? All right.
Are you ready to go
So-
to bed?
As you guys sleep, Caldwin,
Oh boy.
I kind of keep
there's
an eye on
something
things.
in your head. You walk into darkness, and yet the darkness has some vision to you. Your steps echo, but there is no sound. You can't describe this feeling as you move through the abyss. Until finally you come to a great door, and there you see a creature. It has form but none, eyes, but it cannot see. And something grabs you, but it has no limbs. And the voice echoes, "Welcome to my domain." And you wake up with a start, sweat pouring down your face.
Oh, that ale was poison, wasn't it?
Technically, yeah.
Oh. Oh no. I reach over to my lute, to my lyre, and I just softly strum it in the hopes that I'll be able to put myself back to sleep.
And as you strum, you then hear footsteps outside your door.
Oh, I stop playing,
Mhm.
and I do I still have the spear?
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't asked for it back yet.
I'm gonna reach for it and slowly kind of crouch by the door, spear ready, and wait.
And the door kind of swings open, and you see the barkeep look at you and goes, "There's a guest for you.
I guess I am
Just
popular.
get downstairs." And she slams the door.
I put on my one set of clothes, grab my spear, my lute, and I come downstairs.
All right. As you do, sitting by himself within the bar in a corner table, there's a hooded figure in a long black cloak, and his beard peeks out. And when he looks up at you, the fire catches his face, and he goes, "My little stargazer." His voice cracks, and when he lowers his hood to look at you, you see a face very similar to yours, much older, eyes similar to yours, and the voice is so familiar. "Caldwin,
Father?
you're alive.
Father!
You're alive." And he rushes over to hug you.
I bring him in, I put him into an embrace.
And he goes, I can't believe it, and starts brushing your hair.
What happened? How? What?
Uh-oh.
That's it. There's so much I must tell you.
I sit down across from my father.
And he puts an ale, and he goes, "I'm so happy to see you.
It's good to see you too, Father. More than you know.
Why are you here?"
I've made an indiscretion, and I was removed.
Where's your mother? Is she okay?
When last I saw her, she was sad, but she was spared my fate.
Make a manipulation roll. You have 2 veins.
Oh!
Pop.
Yeah, I'll push.
Push it.
Oh, my empathy.
Would you like to roll your pride? if you think that will apply.
I don't think my pride will apply.
Your mother would be here with you. What happened?
Father. Love is a complicated thing.
What? Look.
Just don't.
Was he dating his mother?
You need to get out of here.
I know. I want to get out of here. I want to get back to my love. Back to the people.
Are you staying here for tonight?
Yes, my friends are here. My compatriots are here. I want to help these people as much as I can. Within reasonable self-interest.
You've changed.
Father, do you know what it's like to live as a sort of strange outsider between worlds as a performer? Invited into the peaks of power to eat and to drink with them, but to always be reminded that you are their jester, that you dance to their tune, that at any moment it can all be taken away. I lived a lie. I'm a liar. That's what storytellers do. That's what performers are. I've had to lie. Is it so wrong that I've enjoyed fine wines and fine foods and fine galas and fine women? Is it so wrong that I've enjoyed these things? I'm a flawed man, Father, but you weren't around.
Do you think my choice to be banished here
No.
was mine?
No. But you have to understand that it wasn't good enough to just survive. So many
Caldwin.
people. I had to live.
Caldwin. He gingerly takes your hand and goes, I have not seen you in 20 years.
And I've missed you all those 20 years, Father.
I'm here, and I will help you. I have whatever it takes.
Thank you, Father.
I'm so sorry I failed you.
I hold his hand. You didn't fail me, Father. I failed myself.
We will go home. Trust me.
Good. I'll take you with me, and you can meet the girl I love, Father. I'm gonna marry her.
Good. We'll start a new life. And your mother will be with us. You're staying here for the night?
I am. I promise these people.
I shall get a room.
Good.
And in the morning, you can introduce me.
I think you'll like my new friends, Father. They're a bit strange, but they're a reliable sort.
Caldwin, I can't wait to see where our future goes.
Me too, Father. I think the future looks bright.
It does. And he moves up the stairs. And as you stop, you turn. And there's something with yellow eyes staring through the dark. And each eye blinks once. And then it slinks back into the pit below. And with that, folks, we will be stopping here for tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you enjoyed the Forbidden Lands.
Thank you, everybody.
First session! Woo! Did it!